Let's do it.
All right. Geth has a picture on here now. That's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I drew that. I was really proud of it.
I only did a few finishing touches. It's fine.
Why are you laughing? I don't know what's so funny.
I want to see Marshall draw the whole group, and then I also want to see Hank draw the whole group.
I don't want to embarrass Marshall by being that much better is the thing.
You guys don't see it. Whenever I'm home and Will's drawing and I try and draw next to him, it's really like unsettling because I'll be like trying to draw a straight line and this bitch is like busting out like Renaissance style portraits.
Exactly. I'm very good.
I believe that.
We don't talk about enough how good at art I am.
Right, we don't. Zahn, you want to give us a quick recap?
Yeah, so we went to shut up.
That was her talking to the cat.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
We went to we went to the Temple of Tamora, and Baracus won a bunch of money, and he got threatened to. He's in danger, and Aerith played a game and lost, and now he has a nub, and we went and we met the king goblins, and they are using people's shoes desperately for bowls.
Yep.
And there's no hope to get any of those back. And and we found a stable for Sigmund. That's all I got.
All right, cool. And so we're opening up. Hank, do you remember the time, or does anybody remember the time?
3 p.m. 3 p.m. on
mid-afternoon, and you are in the streets in the fancy part of town, which you know as the neighborhood run by the Urgaroks. So we open on our adventures standing there, mostly shoeless, except for Aerith.
Remember, I do have Bear on shoe watch.
Yep. He will hoot relentlessly every time he sees goblins attempting to take your shoes, which in this part of town happens somewhat frequently. So
Awesome.
I say we just get out of this part of town as soon as possible. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yep.
Racist.
I know he's not here, but Geth is going to be looking over his shoulder to make sure Baracus isn't going to strangle him from behind as they leave, because he was very upset that his shoes got stolen because we entered this area.
Yeah, Baracus isn't actually behind you right now. He's currently making a beeline straight out of this neighborhood, trying to get there as quickly as possible.
Even better. I guess we'll follow him.
All right, yeah. He'll lead you out, and you guys are now kind of standing over in we'll say you're in this like market area again.
Okay. We still haven't been to the big Vanilla Bean Bar or the Board Ore, which might be places we can ask for information about the druid lady. I'm not sure where else we could potentially ask though, because it didn't seem like the Urgaroks would know anything. We might be able to find information at the temple, but it's like, do we really want to?
No.
No.
Wait, at which temple?
The Tamora temple.
Oh.
That's another thing. We could try the Temple of Baal. Maybe the druid is like oddly connected to the god of death.
We can try it. Yeah.
I think the vanilla bean bar sounds like a fun place too. If we're
Let's go.
comparing the Death Temple and the Big Vanilla Bean Bar together, I think that one sounds nicer.
Then let's go to the Big Vanilla Bean.
Cool. Yeah, you can make your way down and into the Big Vanilla Bean Bar. You walk in and you notice that it's, I don't know, it's kind of mid-afternoon. Place is not bumping. There's so the grumpy couple kind of had more of a reserved crowd. The foolish mango was really kind of aggressive and party type place. The closed frog wasn't really either and didn't seem to be getting a lot of business. The Big Vanilla Bean is slow at the moment, but you definitely see a different kind of crowd here. And can somebody give me an insight check?
I think I have a +6 to insight.
Oh, do it.
20.
So
Yeah. Hey, this definitely seems like a little bit of a tougher crowd than the other two. There's a few people that are in there that are definitely like part of the day drinking crowd, getting very, very drunk. There's a table with a small group of people who are kind of hushed, talking to each other. They don't really seem to be that you can't make out what they're saying. They're talking very quietly in the corner. And then behind the bar, you see a gnome who's kind of fiddling with an accordion that he has in his hands. He's kind of aimlessly playing with that as you walk in. He doesn't really seem to notice you.
He's behind the bar, right?
Yep.
Geth will walk up to him. Good evening.
Oh, hi there. What can I do for you? Welcome to the Big Vanilla Bean.
Hi, yes. 3 or 4 ales for me and my friends, please.
Hi, good choice. That will be 12 silver pieces, which is also a golden 2 silvers.
Okay,
I'm gonna some math.
I'll do a golden 2 silvers then, because I only have 7
Okay.
silver.
And he'll get to work pouring you your drinks. So what's your business in town?
Oh, my friends and I are just passing through. We decided we might try and find a way to get to Eben Barrow for a friend.
To Eben Barrow, you say?
Yes, speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to know anyone by the name of, whoops, hang on, where is it? Ray Schulte, would you?
Doesn't ring a bell?
Or anyone who might be able to help us get through Eben, or through the Chester Tawa Wilds, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Well, that takes a special breed. I don't know any. Yeah, I don't know anyone who might be able to help you with that. Sorry, friend.
No worries. It just didn't hurt to ask.
Definitely. And here's your ales. If I can do anything else for you, let me know.
Oh, thank you. And what was your name again? So sorry. I feel like I've been very rude.
My name is Timber True Pockets.
Okay.
Okay.
okay, Aerith is gonna go to drink his ale, but okay. What would Aerith go to roll to see if he can remember that his hand is closed before he tries to pick up the ale?
I think that's up to you, Aerith. If it were me, I'd say intelligence has to do with memory, I believe. So.
Okay, let's do it. Intelligence. Okay, he remembers. He goes. He almost punches it over. He looks at his hand. He sighs and drinks with his left hand.
Now, you said that the people in here look like a rougher sort of crowd.
Yeah, they look more. I don't want to say working class, but they definitely look. They don't look like they're there on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do any of them seem like they might have some sort of like adventuring background just by the looks of them, or do they all look kind of like workers that might like work in the farms outside of town? If there's that.
They don't look like farm workers. They don't look
Okay.
like farm workers. They look more like they're from the city. Let me see, actually. Yeah, and one of the people that's drinking harder, kind of in the corner, seems to be more of the adventuring type, like he might be passing through.
Okay. I'm gonna point him out to Zahn, and I'm gonna say, he doesn't look like he's exactly from here. Should we try asking him?
Wouldn't hurt.
Geth's gonna slam back his ale as fast as possible, maybe gag a little because he's not used to drinking.
Yeah, give me a Constitution save.
Okay, I think I'm good at those actually. Where's my
It
character?
would make sense as a cleric. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to.
Constitution save?
Yes.
Does that just give me the +2?
Yeah, you're good. You gag a little bit, but it doesn't come back up.
I'm gonna put my cut back down on the bar and I'm gonna walk over to him. Is he like in the middle of a conversation or anything?
No, he was sitting by himself.
I'm gonna like tap him on the shoulder and I'm gonna like slip in beside him. I'm gonna say, well, hello.
Hello. What can I do you for?
Oh, is he plastered?
Yeah. This is just for context. This is an elvish man, a high elf.
Okay.
And he's in kind of like the adventurer's garb, some leather armor. He has like a bag on him, short sword at his side, a bow, and he's plastered. He's got like a few cups in front of him.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna like hold out my hand. I'm gonna say, Geth Goldwyn, and who might you be?
My name is Saris.
Saris, well, nice to meet you. Sorry to bother you. I just couldn't help but notice that you don't exactly fit the normal patrons here. You seem to be of a different work or a different line of work.
Yeah, I'm in potatoes.
Okay. Now, are you from Gotha?
No.
And where do you come from?
I'm traveling through.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way to Eben Barrel, would you?
No, my friend. I am not in touch with Nadinus quite enough to make my way to Even Barrow.
Oh, that's a shame. You wouldn't happen to know of anyone in the city who is, would you? Maybe say a person that goes by the name of Ray Schulta. Is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, friend. I'm passing through. I don't know anybody.
All right, well, sorry to bother you. Just my friends and I are trying to find passage to Even Barrow, and we're trying to check off as many points as we can. And I'm gonna like raise my hand and try and call Timber over to bring him another ale. He can't help us when we like, give him alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, Timber will see that, and he'll make his way over to you, and okay, yeah. As you do that, as Timber works on grabbing the ale and bringing it over, you notice a man first kind of barging through the door is a large half-orc man, and he'll come in, and then following right behind him is a small human, like short, maybe 5 foot human man wearing some really like badass robes, like these nicely ordained robes. And then coming behind him are going to be a couple halflings that are the most intimidating halflings you've ever seen. Notoriously not a very intimidating race, but these two guys seem to be armed to the teeth, and they'll walk in behind him. They look like twins.
Interesting.
And you'll notice, actually, can somebody give me an insight check or perception?
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, you notice as he walks in, Timber's finishing. He's taking the ale over to the table with Soris at it. And he sees this group kind of walk in, and he seems like a little shaken, and he'll run over to the bar and kind of start playing on his accordion a little tune. You know, say, Dion, I didn't know you were coming in today. And Dion will respond because I chosen 2 characters that are going to talk to each other.
Yeah, that was a bold move.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Dion's. No, you're good. You're good. It was on the sheet. I'm controlling. I got both of these guys. You can take Timber.
Okay.
Yeah, Dion's gonna say, yeah, I fancied myself a mid-afternoon drink, and he'll sit at the bar, and Timber's gonna immediately get to work. He'll drop the accordion and get to work making them drinks.
What color is the human's robes?
They are. That is a great question. Hank, do you know what color they are?
Yeah, they're like a orange color, like somewhere between like Tennessee orange and the orange of like an orange. Like a bright orange color.
Okay.
What's so funny? Is that a bad? Is it because Tennessee orange is pretty much the color of an orange? Is that why you're laughing?
You got mad at me for saying we leveled up when we leveled up.
It's more funny because I think
orange. Okay, it's a light.
You said orange 3 different ways. That's why it's funny.
It's a light orange, and I stand by that.
Do the colors of the robes look familiar at all? Like, have we come across that like color scheme anywhere?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
They seem personally tailored.
Okay. Now, when Timber was greeting Dion, was he talking to the half-orc or the human?
The human.
Okay.
The human.
Well, I'm gonna pass the ale over to Saris, and I'm gonna say, well, if whenever you come out of your drunken state, if you happen to recall anything about passage to Even Barrow, my friends and I are staying over at the
Successful Nugget.
The Successful Nugget. Come see us. And I'm gonna walk back over to them, keeping my eye on Dion.
Cheers.
What are the halflings doing?
They also got a drink. They're they're sitting on their chairs. They look like they're basically the size of children, so they're kind of sitting with their legs swinging at the bar. But again, very menacingly because these are intimidating halflings.
Okay. Are they talking to each other at all?
Yeah, the halflings are. And Dion seems to be kind of looking around the place.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eyes on him, but if it looks like he looked towards me, I'm gonna like shift my vision over elsewhere as I walk back to the group. I'm gonna kind of like lean into whisper to Zahn. Get a weird vibe about him. I don't know if he seems important enough to trail or not, but I don't trust him.
No, I don't trust him. Zahn wants to stay close enough to hear what they're talking about. And then he wants to ask the bartender whenever they've left, if they leave, what the deal is.
And I
But
can
he
use
doesn't really want any
my,
trouble.
or I can use my hearing through Bear to get advantage on the perception if we need to do a perception check to try to hear him.
You could just send Bear over, like hop across the bar.
Yeah, I assume like we're in a bar, so like medieval, so like there's like beams and stuff. Can I just have Bear like fly around and then just like perch up there above him?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
There you go, Bear. Go on, buddy.
Yeah, is he just gonna like? I mean, he's an owl. It's like, is he just gonna obviously fly through the bar up to this thing, or are you trying to make it like sneaky?
Or I want him to try to like just act natural, act like he's just perching like an owl, just chilling.
Okay.
Owls do be perching.
Okay. Yeah. And then give me a perception check with Bear.
Oh, with Bear? I'll also do it through Bear. Is that fine? Like, my senses through Bear?
Yeah. You use Bear's rolls though for that.
I thought
When you look through Bear's
I
eyes.
thought it was I used my roll. But yeah, I can do either one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty
Dear
sure you have
God,
to use
those
Bear's
both,
though when you
both
look through
those
his
rolls
eyes.
are absurd
Yeah.
though.
Okay. Yeah, if you're like looking and listening through his yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can look through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. Gain the benefits of any special senses that familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. So I think that would mean you use his perception. And
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to go. Obviously, we're not going to go back and fix that. I didn't think about it before, but yeah, I'm pretty sure what I had in mind initially.
Thankfully, it's not like too different because I think your perception modifier is 4 and Bear's is 3, so it's really
exactly.
Yeah,
Damn.
you've been rolling ridiculously high, so
Hermit has advantage. So
It really is weird how often you rolled 20 or higher. Aaron.
he took all my luck.
Well,
The
yeah,
one time where I needed a hand.
My goddess is literally the god of luck.
And your religion score is 0.
Yep.
Aerith, you can hear everything that they're talking about.
Awesome.
Okay.
While Aerith's vision is like switched, like he can't like hear or see anything. So I'm gonna stand in between Aerith and them at the bar to kind of like break line of sight if they look over. That way they don't get suspicious if anything happens.
Good idea.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the halflings talking, and a lot of it's just kind of them talking about. They seem to be talking about a an elf that they beat the shit out of the night before, and they seem to be regaling that uh that story to each other. And then you hear Dion kind of in hushed tones to his half elf or half orc companion. He's kind of like you hear he's talking. He says, "Let me make sure I get this correct." Okay. There was a shipment from Hyrax, or he's going to say the shipment from Hyrax is late. It was supposed to be here this morning, and it hasn't shown up yet. And that's what you hear from the two of them during your conversation.
Okay.
And Geth, you notice during this time they don't seem to be paying you or Bear any mind.
Okay. Cool. Is Timber still like shaking in his boots back there, playing his little instrument?
Yeah, he's nervously playing the accordion.
Okay. I'm gonna look back out at the patrons. Does it look like anyone else is eyeing this group?
No, there was that group in the corner, and they seem to be avoiding at all costs looking over at the bar.
Okay.
And they don't seem to be talking anymore. They seem to shut up.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And I am going to try and keep idle chatter with Zon until the half orc, the human, and the two halflings end up leaving. I'll order another round of ales for us to make it look like we're staying longer.
Okay, yeah, so you'll order another round of ales. It's going to be 12 gold. Or not 12 gold. Sorry, 12 silver.
I was like, that's expensive. My God.
Inflation is crazy.
Hell of a bar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they kind of hang out for a little bit longer. They have another round. They have like 2 rounds. One of the halflings you notice does have about 4 rounds. And he's stumbling about as they when they finally decide to kind of get up and start as they start kind of walking away.
Okay. As soon as they leave, I'm gonna call Timber back over to us.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
So sorry, Timber. I couldn't help but notice that you seemed a little uneasy around that group. Are they someone that we should know about during our stay here, or?
I wouldn't say I wasn't uneasy. I'd say it was just normal. I wasn't uneasy.
Oh, of course, but for the sake of the other patrons, they seem to be uneasy as well.
I wouldn't say that. But you saying you don't know who that is?
No, you see, my friends and I only recently got into town.
Well, that there was Dion Luxor. It was a Dion Luxor, and he's kind of in charge around here. Yeah.
How do you mean in charge?
Well, he's not the prefect, but he does own the well. Yeah, Tamora owns the temple. He helps kind of run the temple and basically everything else in town.
At the mention of Dion's name, you guys notice Baracus go like pale.
Pale or like lilac?
Pale is it's not white. He didn't go white. He just went lighter purple. Yeah.
Yeah. If I were you, I'd suggest not asking too many questions about Dion. Go about your business. He'll go about his, and you don't need to probably cross paths while you're in Goda.
Okay, that's actually very useful information. Thank you, Timber.
Hi. Can I get you anything else?
I think I'm all set unless any of my friends would like something else.
Nope. All good.
I'm good. Yeah, Jeff is here?
Jeff would like an ale.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. With that, he'll go back to the bar and kind of continue fiddling with his accordion a little bit. Also can let's see. You were talking to him, Geth. Give me another insight check.
21.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. You'll notice his accordion. It looks similar to you, and yeah, I guess with the 21, you'll know it has very similar pipe work to what you saw in the Abyss, where the Abyss had the pipes running through it. This accordion has kind of an interesting looking pipe system where the sound seems to be coming out, and it looks very similar to that in the Abyss, which is unique. You hadn't really seen that anywhere else.
Oh, okay, that's neat. Actually, I want to ask him about it. So if it's not too much, I'm gonna call him back over.
Okay.
I feel like I've done that a lot, and I feel bad, but I don't think he has too many other customers at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay. I can't get enough of your friend Timber here, eh?
Well, you really are a charming person. However, this wasn't so much as as a patron question, is more of a interest. Where exactly did you get your accordion? I couldn't remember the word.
Ah, you have an eye for good engineering, eh? That was it was made by my brother, Oliver Truepocket, sorry, no S.
Alver, like A-L or
Alver.
okay, cool.
Oliver is one of the finest engineers in the world. Although I haven't seen him, and actually nobody's seen him for a while.
How long is a while?
Oh, maybe 15 years.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, we're gnomes. You know, we live a long time. 15 years is not much.
But it's a while.
It's a while.
well, that's actually very interesting. You see, we were at at the Abyss over by a chateau not too long ago, and I couldn't help but notice that the engineering for both the accordion and the internal plumbing for the Abyss are quite similar.
Oh well, when was the Abyss built? I'm not sure, but that he could have had a hand in that. I'll admit I don't know of every project that that Oliver is taking on, but I'd say if it looks like this, it's a good bet.
Well, thank you, Timber. I just, I was interested by the interesting machine work that your brother seems to have done. But thank you. If for whatever reason we come across information about your brother, we'll find a way to get word to you if you would like. We're kind of known for delivering messages.
Well, last I heard, he was on Bluna, but you know about the nasty dragon business on Bluna, so
I do not actually.
Embarrassing.
well, you all must have been living under a rock.
Or just another continent.
Yeah, well, legend has it that a dragon, or really we don't know, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's the dragon, because you know how us gnomes feel about dragons, and he'll give kind of a side eye to Zahn. But
Damn.
Bluna was wiped out about a while ago, and that was the last we had heard of anybody living on Bluna. And I believe Timber was over there some short time after that. He went over, so I don't know. We never kept in very good touch.
Well, that's such a shame. You're such an interesting person.
He said,
Well, again, thank you, Timber. I appreciate your time, especially with us calling you over so often. But I think my friends and I are just about done here, so we'll be leaving you to your business shortly.
Very well. And he'll go back to his accordion.
I love lore about this world.
Okay. Yeah, and it's at this point probably later afternoon, 5 o'clock
Okay.
or so.
Has Aerith finished both of his drinks yet?
Yeah, we're all waiting on
Aerith
you.
got
Aerith.
to 3/4 to 1 and is now just blankly staring at the table.
"Oh,
I'm gonna tell him to chug it so we can leave.
Aerith obliges and chugs them as fast as his little elf body can.
And the second one, Aerith, we're not wasters.
Aerith sighs and chugs the second one.
And give me a Constitution save, Aerith.
Oh no. All right, left hand, here we go. Oh, it's actually hard to use my mouse with my left hand. Hey, actually, decent.
You're just good. Yeah, just good enough.
Damn.
All right. Afternoon, and you guys can step out of the Big Vanilla Bean bar and into the kind of warm and muggy streets of Goda. And it seems like there's some activity picking up, not like specific activity, but it seems like people are kind of moving about in the marketplace now.
Well, we
do you
have.
last bar?
I don't see why not. We still have plenty, like, rest of the day if we really want to do anything else. But we only have one more bar, so I think it would be beneficial to at least just check in there.
Yeah.
As like a last-ditch effort, if we can't find any information at the bars, we could always try the temple again. In the book of. Well, hear me out. In the book that I read about the temple, anything can be won, which I assume also means information. So if we can find someone that might be knowledgeable, if we can maybe win a hand or even just maybe try and bribe, we might be able to find information about Rachelta.
Or
Or what, Aerith? You know I
or
can't
my
do it.
hand.
What about your hand? Gamora said be patient.
Didn't say do nothing.
well, so accurate."
All right. You guys headed to the board or then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way across the market area, and actually as you step out the big vanilla bean and start crossing this little path here, you're almost run over by a group of maybe 24 or so soldiers in blue armor that are kind of jogging past. They seem to be doing like drills. They're not like like sprinting towards some action or something, but they're just kind of like trotting past, and you guys almost step out in front of them as they head toward the dock area.
Are they dressed in Hyrax colors?
They're dressed in blue is not Hyrax, the nation, what's it called? Doran colors. Hyrax is the capital of Doran.
Oh, okay. Okay. You said they're headed towards the docks?
Yeah, they're kind of running over in that direction.
Okay. Interesting. Onto the border. Give us more grumpy interracial gay couples.
Deal. Yeah, you guys make your way over to the board ore, and you walk in, and inside is quite a bit of, I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. Do you guys remember the bar back in Mock?
Which one?
The hipster bar back in Mock.
Was that the yellow dog?
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
the one that you met Sten and Fino in. That they
Yeah.
This one looks
Okay.
similar to that, in that everything is like made of what looks like wood that used to be other things, right? Like the tables are made of what looks to be barn wood, and the bar appears to be made of the side of a ship. The only reason you can guess that is because it's curved in a weird way. Everything in here just looks like random pieces of wood that used to be like usable things and are now in a bar, making it up. The seats are all barrels that have been very much kind of like they'll have like different art things burned into them and things of that nature. And when you walk in, standing behind the counter is a female dwarf.
I'm gonna push Aerith forward, and I'm gonna say, I'm tired of talking. It's your turn.
Hello. I am Marith. I have one.
Hello, my name is Aerith. This is my hand.
Well, welcome into the as a board ore. My name is Gunloda Iron Fist, and is there suppose I could get you a drink then?
Yes, one for me and each of my companions, please.
Of course. What would you like to drink?
I'm not sure. What do you have? Oh, do you have Red X wine?
Red X. No. See, I have only a few things. We make all of our own liquors here in house.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Most of them, I should say, are non-alcoholic, and we have one thing that can most people. It does have alcohol in it, but it has quite a bit of alcohol. You see, to
I'll
the
take
point
that.
where a lot of people use it to polish stones.
Yeah.
So you would like that?
I would like one of those. Would y'all also like one of those?
I'll take one of the non-alcoholic drinks. Server's choice.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
same here.
Service choice for you
Baracus
as well?
would put like some weapon polishing liquor.
Of course, of course. Dragonborn, would you like do you have a preference on drinks, or would you like dealer's choice as well?
Yeah, dealer's choice non-alcoholic.
Of course. Let me just go ahead and make those for you. she starts by pouring just a clear liquid into 2 shot glasses, and you notice that as she pours it, there's like a hiss sound that comes out as this pours into the glass, and she kind of just like a sizzle kind of thing, and she pushes those over to Baracus and Aerith, and then starts to work on y'all's drinks.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Aerith, do you like shoot it right away, or are you waiting until everyone else gets their drinks?
Aerith is trying to forget about his hand, so he is downing this as quickly as his body will allow him.
Yeah, give me a constitution check, please.
This is just. Oh wait, I forgot left hand. Left hand.
Is that for Baracus?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
no.
Baracus.
Not great, Baracus.
Come on, save.
Baracus
Here
holds
we
a
go.
9. And Aerith a 10. Yeah, Aerith, that's not going to be enough.
No.
This thing goes down, like, you think about, like, the smell of gasoline. That's the taste of this.
Beautiful.
Right? As you shoot it, your entire body doesn't grow warm, it grows hot. And you feel like a year just got taken off your life. If you had to guess, if you had to predict, 1 whole year is no longer on your life. And as you kind of put the shot glass down, you notice that you're just kind of like staring straight forward, and for the next 3 minutes you're pretty much just staring straight forwards as you try to regain your senses. After some time, she comes back and hands each of both Zahn and Geth a drink. It's like a pink color, right? Like a nice opaque pink color. And she kind of pushes it over to you and says, "So I suppose for the lot of the drinks, it will be just 15 silver pieces for the 4 drinks."
All right, I'm in charge of this one. I got it.
Yeah, your eyes suddenly come back, and you're a little intoxicated, for sure, after that thing.
Awesome.
So she hands over those drinks to you guys and says, "This is what I call a 1 foot in the shoe," and she kind of just pushes it towards you.
Speaking of which, I do still have my shoes, right?
Give me a perception check. No, Jane, you do.
sorry.
No, you 100% do. I was gonna fuck with him. No, you have your shoes.
I mean, Bear
You
spent
will-
time away from him in the other bar, so we don't know.
You're right. Maybe no. Your shoes are still on, to your knowledge. But yeah, she hands you the drinks, and Aerith, take the 12 silver pieces or 15 silver pieces off.
Alrighty then, yeah.
All right, perfect. So, what brings you into the board or today?
Ugh. Drunk.
Ah, that is a good reason to come to a bar, no?
Uh-huh.
Geth is gonna roll his eyes and lean across the counter. Now, Gunloda, you wouldn't happen to know of anyone who might be able to help us safely travel through the Chestertawa wilds, would you?
Define safely for me.
Preferably not that ends in death.
Then no, I do not.
Okay. You don't know of any followers of Nadinus in the city, would you?
No, most people in the city are followers of the lady. However, I know there is a small temple to the great god of death as well. The patron of this beautiful country that we live in. So it's never hurts to I guess show reverence to that. I don't know. I just run the bar.
Well, that's mostly the real reason why we're in here. We're trying to find a way to even Barrow, and so far research has turned up a bit short on how to get there safely.
There's no very how you say safe way to get to the even barrel. There are safer ways, but it's just the chance of waking up with your throat slit on the way is it's always there. You can limit
Yes,
that, but it's there.
Unfortunately, we've heard the stories, which is why we're following nothing more than a rumor at this point. We just heard that there might be some sort of person who practices the druidic arts that might be able to take us through or something like that.
I am sure that there is somebody in this city who, for the right coin, will take you as far as Ibn Barrow. I can't imagine this city is empty of those who are willing to risk their lives and yours, most importantly yours, for a bit of coin.
Quite fair. Well, thank you. It's very much appreciated, even if we aren't able to walk away with anything. So thank you for your time.
Of course. Would you like to try the drink I made? Tell me how it is.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. That's very rude of me. I'll drink it. I'll drink about like half of it. Is it like a shot or is it like a glass?
It's like a glass of this like opaque pink liquid.
Okay, yeah, I'll drink like a quarter of it.
Cool. It tastes like fish. Straight up. Like when you eat a fish, and Geth, as you look down after chugging half of this, you see a little fish eyeball float to the top of the drink.
Geth is going to try and suppress the urge to vomit in front of her.
That's fair.
And he's gonna look at her and he's gonna smile and he's gonna say, "It's actually quite tasty. I've had much worse, but it's actually pretty good."
Occasionally, the Urgaroks come in and they love it. It's their favorite.
We've actually recently talked to the Urgaroks, and I can definitely see why they would enjoy this.
Friendly folk, if you don't mind walking around barefoot.
It's he's gonna look down and make eye contact with the eyeball. Look away real fast. It's very good. Thank you.
Of course, Dragonborn, do you like the drink too?
Yeah, Zon will take a very small sip and then he's gonna say, speaking of shoes, you wouldn't happen to know anyone selling them in town, would you?
In anyone that once sold shoes in the great city of Gotha has gotten their shoes taken. Your best bet is placing an order, waiting for said order outside of town so that you can, not have the shoes stolen from you by the Urgaroks as they come into town. Or I suppose, there's always just kind of make do without the shoes.
Now, sorry to interrupt, Gunloda, you wouldn't happen to know if the Urgaroks are nocturnal or if they're a little bit more active in the nighttime, would you?
They are active at night, and some are more active during the day. They are, how you say, just people. So it's a range. I've had people take patron shoes early morning all the way to late at night.
Okay. Interesting. That's fun. Fun. One more of the really strong drink for the small one, please.
Yes, that will just be for silver pieces. For silver pieces, and she will pour that liquid, and again it goes as she pours it.
Eric is still just out of it, just staring at the wall. He's almost figured out what it's trying to tell him, but he's not quite there yet.
That's fair. That's very fair. So is there anything else I can do for you, or should I get back to running the bar here?
I think we're all set for now. Thank you, Gunloda.
Hi, it was very nice to meet the four of you. Come back again if you would ever like a non-alcoholic beverage or something to clean that very fancy armor you have on.
Yes, thank you.
And she walks away.
So, just a quick question. Would this stuff actually be able to polish my armor because it's acid resistant? And I'm a little scared of the contents of that thing.
You think she fed you an acid?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Hey, the dirt on your armor won't be acid resistant.
There you go.
You got the fair.
And neither are my internal organs, though, so I'm a little bit worried.
Go on, Aerith.
It's probably fine.
Drink up.
Aerith just kind of just like, uh-huh.
Oh God, Aerith, give me another con save.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're trashed, but you're awake.
Nice.
How's Baracus doing?
He's still staring at the
Oh.
wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna look at Aerith and I'm gonna say, Aerith, watch this. You wanna see a cool trick?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to invoke duplicity where I'm standing, and I'm gonna do that like delayed like head turn thing. This is how you're supposed to use powers you're given from a god, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. And why is it that you don't have a good relationship with your goddess again? I can never remember that. I just keep forgetting.
I'm creating my own fortune, okay? And that's
Well,
all she asks.
So is the city of Goda, right?
No,
No.
no. After I'm done fucking with Aerith, I want to turn back around and look at the other patrons in the bar. Is there anyone actually in here?
Yeah, there are 3 other people in here.
Are they Urgaroks?
They're not Urgroks. There is a an elven woman. There is then 2 guys who are sitting together having a conversation. One is a relatively young-looking human male, and the other one is an extremely old-looking gnomish male, and old even for a gnome.
Oh shit. Okay. Are they all talking together, or is like the woman by herself and it's the 2 guys?
Yeah, the woman's by herself, kind of just sitting at a table, and the 2 guys are sitting there talking to each other at the other end of the bar.
Okay. Can I hear what they're talking about at all?
Yeah, they're talking incredibly loudly. They're having a conversation about how the old man keeps going on about how he remembers the world before the Great War and how much better it was then. And the younger guy is talking about how, based off everything he's read, that the world was terrible back then and things are much better now.
Okay. And
But
what
they
is the
seem content and happy with it. They're enjoying their conversation, albeit disagreeing.
okay? What is the girl doing? Like, or how does she look actually? Because you already answered what is she doing.
She's wearing clothes that you like are kind of weird. It's like almost like a leather vest and a dress kind of like outfit. If you have an image in your head of what that looks like, old-timey
like-
dress, leather vest.
Yeah, like the leather corset kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. And she has a drink of that like gasoline stuff, and you see her just taking absolutely teeny tiny sips of it, like the way a squirrel would eat a nut, just like like that.
Okay.
All right, Eric's gonna get up. He's gonna walk over, and then his upper body's just gonna fall like flat on the table, and then he's just gonna be like, Ray Sholto.
I'm gonna scream across the bar, Shulta.
Sholta, yeah, that one. You know? You know?
Is that your name?
No.
Then
Know it?
do I know her?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a her or not, to be honest. I just know.
I do know her.
You.
I'm very confused about what's happening though. Would you
I
mind
want to
sitting
give
up?
her money.
I'm going to get up and walk over, and I'm gonna grab Aerith by like the back collar of his shirt, and I'm gonna like lift him up and like pat him on the chest. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna like point him that way and kind of like move him over a little bit. You'll have to forgive my friend. He's had one too many drinks this evening. But I'm so sorry. You said you knew Ray Shulta.
Yeah, well, I suppose I know of Ray Schulta, if that's fair.
Interesting. And I'm gonna like slide in across the seat, like across from her.
Oh yeah, of course. Sit down. Help yourself.
Thank you. Very kind. How do you know her exactly?
Again, I know of her.
Of her, yes.
Mostly you just hear talk, of people on their way to Ibn Barrow. And she's supposed to be able to help them out. I've also heard that she can, she leans in real close to you, get things done. But you're not gonna find her at the board or.
And where might I find her?
I just heard, and these are again, of course, rumors. I've never met her, but I've heard she hangs out over at the Big Vanilla Bean.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Does she go by any sort of pseudonyms to your knowledge, or hear of any rumors that she might go by different names to disguise her identity or anything?
No idea, but if you guys don't know what she looks like, you're gonna have some difficulty getting anyone to find her.
Hmm. You wouldn't happen to know of any rumors about what she might look like, would you?
No. I'm just the people at the Big Vanilla Bean aren't gonna tell you if she's there or not.
Hmm. Yes, Timber seemed a little tight-lipped. Will, is there anything else you can tell us about any other rumors surrounding her? We're a little desperate at this point.
I mean, surrounding her, no, but I know lots of rumors.
Rumors concerning.
I don't know, Vikna?
I'm very interested about that. What have you heard?
Well, I have heard that
Oh.
I actually have been hearing recently. I got a letter from a friend of mine who frequents Fagolf for their fish, you see. And apparently there is this mysterious elf who's traveled here from Nairn, who's out looking for this wood elf female named Ara. It's big enough deal. He made a huge deal in Fagolf about it that people were talking. So my friend there shoots me a letter, and basically the letter is like, well, if you see one, I mean, you might as well keep an eye out if you see this female wood elf named Ara. You're really pretty, by the way.
Does he say that to Aerith?
Yup.
Okay. I'm like,
I
to get?
I don't swing that way, bro.
You're gay?
With women? You don't date women? That's you call the a bro and that you don't.
But you said he just then. You said he.
I did not.
No,
Yeah,
this is
No,
a
you
this is
took
a
it out. I heard
girl.
he. I heard he. My bad. So yeah.
Oh my God. I don't swing that way, bro. That's not my shit. Gay as fuck.
Oh.
Oh my god, representation.
Aaron's gonna come back. He's gonna fall flat on the table again. He goes, "Tell me more."
Oh, that's all I've heard. It's just a rumor.
Oh, okay.
Probably not even true. The people of Fagolf get bored, because they just fish, and there's not a lot of fish right now.
Fishy.
Ew, that was a bad one.
It was a bad one. So is there anything I can help you with, or?
Actually, no, you've surprisingly been the most informational person we've come across in this town, aside from the quite enthusiastic tour guide that
Oh,
talked
isn't
to
she
us when we first.
delightful?
She's something. But we'll leave you to your drink now. I'm gonna slide her 2 gold pieces. I'm gonna say thank you for your information. Take this as a little thank you gift.
Of course.
I'm gonna take out one of the spider stones as one. I'm like, and this is from me.
He reaches out and grabs all 3 of those and was like, thank you. I didn't catch y'all's names, by the way.
Eric.
This is the
What was that?
Geth.
Aerith? Geth? Okay.
Yeah, I'm Eric.
And I'm gonna like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Zon.
Zon? Oh, okay. Well, my name's Constance.
Oh yeah, Zon's here. I forgot.
Yeah, Brockus is there too. Well,
Watch me fall over this table over and over.
My name's Constance. It's great to meet you guys. Aerith, though, you just be careful out there. You're very pretty. People can mistake you for a girl.
It happens a lot.
Oh.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Well, if you see a cloaked elf, I'd avoid him. He might think you're this little girl he's looking for. Anywho, I should get back to my drinks. Why don't you guys head out?
thank you, Constance. And I'm gonna hurriedly pick Aerith up by the scruff of his neck and like pull him away.
You're so strong, Geth.
Don't talk to me like that, please.
I don't swing that way, bro.
I thought you were saying.
I'm gonna push Aerith back towards the bar and make sure he takes a seat, and I'm gonna like steady him. I'm gonna turn to Zahn. I'm gonna say, looks like we have our first lead. Ray seems to, frequent the big vanilla bean, but Timber didn't seem too keen on answering truthfully. Any ideas on what we should do?
Decide to hang out at the vanilla bean and ask everyone what their names are.
We could definitely do that. I just picked up a few extra books that we could kill time with.
I could have Bear ask.
Genius.
Druids can talk to animals. I could see who Bear can talk to.
Aerith, I don't know if that'll work.
I am in a great state of mind right now. And I think this is my best plan ever.
At this point, Baracus is going to stand there and just kind of burp and then throw up a little bit. He's not doing too hot.
He also was still hungover, right?
Baracus is drunk.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
forgot
Baracus-
he was hungover. Oh no.
He thought that hair of the dog was going to be a helpful thing, but it doesn't seem to be helping him.
All right. Well, I think we should get Aerith and Baracus back to the room soon.
I'm gonna pat
That way we
Baracus
don't
on the
have-
back with my nub, and I'm gonna be like, "They're there." Instead of look like I'm kind of like knocking on wood.
We can drop them off, then go back to the vanilla bean.
I think that would be best. It'll give them time to shake it off a bit, hopefully.
Shake it up.
Can I
Yeah.
just real quick? Can I look at Aerith's hand to see if it's like improved at all?
Yeah. Yeah. It's still clenched just as tight as it was initially.
Okay.
That's the power.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna grab Aerith by the back of his cloak again. I'm gonna like pull him towards the door, and I'm gonna like wave over my shoulder. Thank you, Gunloda. We'll probably be back sometime soon.
Okay.
Well, it was very nice to see you. Come back in anytime you want to drink. We do have non-fish drinks, but they don't sell as well.
We'll be certain to try them next time. Thank you. And I'm gonna pull Aerith out the front door.
Yeah. You can walk out in the kind of late afternoon late afternoon air. It's getting dark. It's like the sun's going down. And are you guys headed to the Successful Nugget?
Yeah. Can we walk through the markets though? Like, are there people still like selling stuff, or are they already closed down for the night?
Yeah, there are people selling stuff.
Is the dirt guy still there?
What's his name? What's his name?
Dirt.
Okay, I was just making sure you knew. No, he is not there. His stand is empty for today, or for this evening,
Okay.
I guess.
What about the book guy? Is he still there? Rick Hart.
The book guy is there. Yep.
Does it, like, from a distance, does it look like he has like 4 more books, or is it just the 2 I gave him?
He has a small stack of books in front of him.
Fucker, what? Okay. I'll just lead Aerith back to the Successful Nugget. I don't have time to buy more books.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can go back to the Successful Nugget and drop off. Baracus is gonna go straight in and pass out on the bed. Not his own bed. He's gonna sleep in Zahn's bed.
That's nice.
Just in case, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on him. I don't know what's gonna happen, just for fun.
Why would
What
we?
is spare that? Can you
It,
post that?
it's
It literally
cantrip.
doesn't-
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Do you think that
Well,
we're
does
just
it-
gonna
Christian,
kill
if you-
Baracus off because he's not here today?
Yeah, Christian, if you're watching this right now, Marshall did just save you. We
Nope,
were gonna
you're
actually kill you of
welcome.
alcohol poisoning.
God, from a single shot the day after again hungover.
They literally won't do anything in this instant, but like if I can stabilize him just in case, that'd be great.
Chaotic.
Oh,
Yeah, you touch him and nothing happens. He just kind of groans at you and then continues sprawling out.
That's fair.
oh. Yeah, Eris
Just
is
gonna
gonna
make
lay
sure-
down. It's,
Aerith is staying back.
yeah, Eris is gonna lay down. Eris has had a day. And he's just gonna be like, "Hey, Geth,
Yes.
can we not go to Fey Golf?"
I don't think we'll be going there for a while anyway, so I think you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nap here.
Okay, sleep tight, Ara.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm gonna grab my enchanting book from my stuff, and I'm gonna take it with me whenever we go to the bar.
Okay. All right. So Gethin's on, heading to the big vanilla bean.
oh, I do still have Bear watching me while I sleep for my shoes, because even in this hotel, I don't trust it.
that's fair.
Okay. There is like one of those latch things on the inside of the door. You're able to lock your own door from
Awesome.
but from the inside.
Geth,
wanna-
what-
Please
What is
don't
the-
lock it.
Geth, what's the name of your book again? Just out of curiosity.
Let
Uh-oh.
me double check. Did I put it in
I
here?
got you. It's Hank, it's this one.
Direct
Okay.
History of Enchanting.
Okay, I was just curious. Thank you.
Actually, can I run to the restroom real quick, you guys?
Yeah, let's take 5. That's
Yeah.
a good time. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Cool.
Okay.
Gracias.
Colby.
Me?
Yeah. If I told you that I was gonna have a kid, would you congratulate me? Would that be your first response to that?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huh.
That's why.
I'm not.
Is that
Hank,
is that-
what would be your first response
I mean,
to that?
I'd probably be
Because I'm telling-
surprised at first. I would try to congratulate you. I'd probably be like, wait, what?
I feel like if you told me that, I'd be like, are you sure? That would be my first response. Are you sure?
Yeah, if one of you told me that you were gonna have a kid, I'd be like, that fucking sucks. Like, I just think it would just escape me. That wouldn't like.
That's a bad thing to say, Brendan.
Well, our situations are a bit different. I might even seen someone right now. So imagine if I see someone like this quickly, like y'all haven't even heard about her, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I got
That
a
would
kid.
That would definitely suck.
I think it would add spice to the friendship.
It would definitely add spice.
I would just be like, well, I guess the last time we hung out was a lot of fun. So,
Never happened again.
yeah.
I've only seen you shit-faced a few times. I'm sure you're gonna be a great dad.
Oh, no.
I love you, Colby.
What you I don't even have a kid. You only got me feeling like a terrible dad. I want to go apologize to some random toddler.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you.
Colby, word of advice, don't go apologize to a random toddler. A parent will think you're a creeper.
Probably.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Wait, the
So
thing from
the
Minecraft?
high today here in Bozeman was 25 degrees.
It got up to
It's-
94 in Kyle.
No way. It's already that hot?
It's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, today the high in College Station was
Jesus.
91.
No.
Jesus.
It's just y'all, Brendan.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's just y'all.
That's awful.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it-
I didn't love the blizzard and no internet, but like I'd take that over 90
Yeah,
degrees.
not complaining.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
no, that sounds horrible.
Wait, did I
Okay.
tell y'all about the cop hitting the girl? I think I seen y'all snap
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
you sent me
I
the
saw
video.
it. You sent a Snapchat. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, there was, Northgate people. This girl was just running across the street during green light, and then the cop got a call like, hey, he needed to be somewhere else. Turned on his lights and peeled out, just like right.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
am I right?
Jesus.
Yeah, and I was at the light, and I was just on my phone. And all of a sudden, I just see like noise, and I'm like, huh?
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was she like
It's
alive?
like all of Northgate just peeled out and just went to that corner, and it was just like, hey yo, like on their phones and shit. And I was like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I still had no idea what happened.
Alright.
I was just like, what the heck?
Okay. Geth and Zon, you're stepping outside into the cool early night air and go to.
Off to the big vanilla bean, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you start walking that way, and there's a bustle around the markets. There's lots of torches out, and people seem to be kind of going about it. A lot of the markets have. It seems like they switch vendors during the night, and they all switch to food vendors. The donut place is still there, but now all of these markets have been kind of taken over by different street food vendors for people that are coming in and out of Tamora, the temple to Tamora, and going to all of the bars. And it seems like they're doing pretty well for themselves right now. Okay. Can Zon, can you give me a perception check.
Damn.
Yeah. As you walk over to the big vanilla bean, as you get close to this this stall right here with the purple, you kind of feel a tug on your sleeve, and there's an old lady who starts talking to you. And before you actually walked up to her, you noticed a lot of with that perception, you noticed basically everybody else was ignoring her. They were all walking by, but she tugs on your shoulder and goes, "Could you help me?
What do you need?
You see, I have a bit of a rat problem in my attic, and I could use some assistance from some fine young adventurers like yourselves."
I might be
Do I
able to
bel-
help you. Yeah,
Do
I
I-
might be able to help you, but give me a couple hours and then I'll come and find you.
Oh, I worry that the rats are doing something dreadful up there.
Don't worry, they just throw parties and then they go back to sleep.
Oh my. Geff, give me an insight check.
Okay. Thank you. Ooh, that's a 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you get from a 10.
Okay.
And you guys continue walking.
I'm gonna
And she'll,
ask where she lives.
Okay. She lives. I live over near the outskirts of town on the northern side. Just a few doors down from the Chili Angel.
Okay.
Do you have a map on you? Is that what this is, or did she hand out maps to you guys?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
it right now.
I think we
I know
all
you're
have
on
a
the map, but do you have like a physical map?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she handed all of us one
She
whenever
did.
we first got into the city.
She
Okay,
gave your group
okay.
a map, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, she can point. So on the map of the city, it's not exactly like this. It's just kind of like generic buildings are in this area, so she can't really point to exactly which one's hers because the map was made and then buildings change all the time. But she'll point in this direction up here, a few doors past the Chili Angel.
Okay.
Can you? Here, I'll ping you.
Yeah,
over.
I saw.
Okay.
Okay. We just have a few questions for the bar owner in here.
Earner.
Shouldn't take too long, but we'll make our way there. Just make sure you're safe in the meantime.
Okay. Oh my. Thank you. And then she's gonna immediately turn and start tugging on the shoulder, the shirt of the person behind's on. You guys are kind of walking through a crowd, so she's gonna immediately start trying to talk to other people as you guys walk by.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Zon. Do we really want to go through with that? Should we help her? I feel
no,
kind of bad.
absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I feel bad, but she has somebody else. It's no longer our responsibility.
Okay. Just real quick, what did she look like again?
She was an old dark elf woman. Very old, like wispy white hair, dark elf. She's kind of short and stout. Definitely shorter and stouter than other dark elves you've seen.
Okay.
Wispy white hair.
Oh man, I kind of have a bad karma feeling.
I do too. Or what if this actually is Rafe Sholta and this is her like trying to get into
exactly.
contact
That's
with us?
what I was thinking too.
Well, let's go see if we can harass Timber into telling us what she looks like.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you guys walk to the big vanilla bean then? Yeah, you walk in and the place has definitely filled out since you were here earlier in the day. Sitting along the bar is lined with patrons. Timber seems to have some help now, and there are a couple other younger gnomes. Timber was like, he's older, so you know he's probably pretty old, but he's older for a gnome, but not like elderly. But he has a couple of younger gnomes who are running along the bar, and Timber is kind of helping out occasionally, but he's mostly playing his accordion. Kind of
Like
sitting
Santa's
on.
workshop.
He has like a little chair at the edge of the bar that he sits on most of the time because he's a gnome, right? He's tiny, so he's sitting on the bar and playing this accordion, and then he'll hop down and help his employees. The bar is filled with people, and you notice kind of a crowd gathered in one of the corners. There's like a booth in one of the corners, and there's kind of a crowd gathered over there. Other than that, there are people dispersed throughout, sitting at tables. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless
That was a
you.
lot.
Can I try and spot like any sort of like female patron, even people that resemble females? Because I think we basically learned from Constance that like Ray Shelta was a girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you learned that from Nyla, I believe, originally. So
Okay.
you would have known that she was a girl. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna have you give me a perception check. There are a shit ton of people in here, so there
Okay.
there are
It would
women.
be okay.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, it's probably it's like half and half, probably men and women from what you can see, and if it's not half and half, it's pretty damn close.
Okay. Damn. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna cast Enhanced Ability on Zahn, and I'm gonna give him Eagle's Splendor, which is advantage on charisma checks for an hour.
Cool. All right. And that's all. It gives advantage, right? I don't.
Yeah,
need to
that's
get
all it
close
does.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
For an hour. No, you're good. I remember that. Okay. Yeah. Now you guys are standing in a crowded room with some accordion music.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should just walk up to. I'm gonna put my book away in whatever bag I have with me because I didn't realize there would be this many people. I think we should just walk up to the bar and ask him directly, right? Put him on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a lookout if you would like to take charge in this.
So we go to the bar.
Okay. Geth, you're keeping lookout.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if anyone like makes eye contact with us as we talk to Timber about Ray.
You're gonna see if anybody makes eye contact, like looks at
Yeah.
you whenever you ask the question. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check that'll just kind of determine how well your lookout abilities go.
That is a 21.
All right. Cool. Thank you. That worked for a second.
Can you guys hear accordion music?
Yes.
Wait, is it too loud or anything? Or not loud enough?
No, it's pretty quiet. If you want to turn it up a little bit, you could, but not too much.
This is what you hear in the
Fantastic.
background, you guys.
I love that.
Amazing.
Okay. Well, Zahn's gonna walk up to the bar and he's going to try and greet Timber like an old friend. He's gonna be like, Timber!
Yeah, Timber will look up as he continues playing his accordion. Ah, yes.
Zahn!
Zahn, that's it. One moment, please, and he'll finish playing the accordion. I forget how to do a Scottish accent. We'll work on it. We'll get back into it.
Try.
He'll finish playing the accordion song and then hand off. Not this. He'll put this accordion under the bar, and one of his gnomes who came out from the kitchen, he's gonna hand another accordion, and he's gonna have him get up and start playing in his place. So the accordion music does not stop. He seems like that needs to continue. That's an important part. Say, my good friend Zahn, how are you doing?
Yeah, well, we went to some other bars around town, and there's just nothing could beat your, cheery demeanor, and you're just like, great, we wanted to come back and get another drink.
Give me a charisma check. That was good. Some good schmoozing. Yeah, you got advantage. Oh.
I know, oh God.
Yeah. Well, we welcome you back to the Big Vanilla Bean bar, and what can I get for you?
Just a couple of ales, just for me and Geth here. I just want to say thanks for handing the accordion off and taking a second to talk to us. We heard something around town. We kind of mentioned it to you earlier, and I want to revisit it.
Of course. Let me go grab those ales for you. And he's gonna hop behind the bar and start grabbing ales. Geth, with your 21 perception, and I guess because it's pretty obvious, you'll notice that another gnome is gonna deliver you your drinks.
Okay.
And Timber doesn't come back?
He's gonna go back into the bar. Or back into like the kitchen behind the bar, or that area.
And he doesn't come back?
No, he's that other gnome hands you your drinks. Say, here's your drinks from Timber. It's 6 silver pieces, please.
I'll give you 6 silver plus a gold if you can give me some information.
You notice a couple of the people sitting around you guys at the bar, the two probably closest to you on either side, are definitely gonna perk up at that proposition. Okay. What information can I give you?
I'm looking for a druid. Mean no harm. We need passage to Edinburgh. Ray Sholta. Where can I find her?
Ooh, afraid I don't know that name. Thanks for the gold though, and have a good night.
No, I didn't
Drop
drop the gold.
Drop that. Oh, you did.
No, I'll give you the silver, but if there's no information, you might get the gold.
I'm afraid I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Damn. I don't fucking know how to do this.
And he's gonna kind of, Geth, you'll notice he kind of runs around, and you kind of lose him in the crowd. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You guys are standing there, or sitting there.
2 gold pieces.
Yeah, he's already gone. At some point in the next kind of little awkward silence that follows that, you'll notice Timber gets back up and starts playing the accordion again on the bar. And the person who is sitting next to you gets up, and a large half-orc sits down next to you.
Is it the one from before, from the group with Dion?
Give me insight.
16?
No, but you do recognize him from the Temple to Tamora.
Oh, was he the guy that did the first game that we played?
Nope.
No?
So I hear you're looking for some information. Here you're just handing out gold pieces to patrons of the bar, asking about some information. And I thought, as the official welcome committee member that I am, I figured I'd stop by and see if I could answer some questions for you. And he snaps, and when he snaps, a gnome comes up and delivers 3 ales. and says, put it on my tab. And you know what? Any other drinks they get tonight, they can go on my tab too. So, what's your name?
Zon.
Zon. Good name, Zon. What about you?
Jared Silverwind.
Jareth Silverwind. What a name. Unique name. I like it. Well, my name's Bizrick. That's Bizrick Dashi. You see, I'm the town proprietor. You know, I run the temple. You know, keep things good and religious. You know, but it seems if you're just walking around giving gold out for information, why don't I save you the coin and just answer any questions you might have inside the big old vanilla bean here?
We're looking for Ray Schulte.
Ray Schulte. Can you spell that for me? I'm not so good with the hearing, you know.
I'm
so
gonna
need that
I'm gonna
spelled out.
lean across the bar and put my like chin on my hand. I'm gonna say Raeshulte. We've heard she's quite a legend, if anything, around here.
Ah, so we're looking for a girl named Rei, and that's Schulte.
Rai.
Rai. Okay. And you said she's
Oh, Rae. Sorry. No, wait, I said that wrong.
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Brendan, thank you. It is Ray. Rei. I gave you the
I could've
benefit of the
sworn-
doubt, but
I could have
So-
sworn you spelled. Okay, I gotta fix my notes. Sorry.
so you're looking for this mythical girl here named Ray, somehow big legend in the area. I guess she's not that big a legend because I haven't heard of her myself, unfortunately. But I'll keep my eyes peeled, you know, just in case she comes in. Any more I can do for you? Any other questions you had? Any other gold you were looking to give out, maybe?
Well, we only give out gold to information that we've gained, and considering you haven't actually given us anything, I'm afraid there's no reward.
He stands up and he just kind of like does like a light like slap on your face, kind of just like taps your face and says, I wasn't looking for a reward, but I do have a couple pieces of advice for you. So first off, you know, don't you know, just go offering gold to anyone. There's some bad people comes into a bar, you never know who's gonna be overhearing things. Number two, I haven't heard of this Ray person per se, but I'm sure I could find out things about this Ray person, if she exists or not, you know. 1 minute, Bruno. We know about a Ray? Is there a Ray anywhere that we know about, Bruno?
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. And if Bruno ain't heard of her, no one's heard of her. You know, between Bizrick and Bruno, we've heard of most people. What's it? I've heard of a buddy of yours, a Baracus, or something like that. Horned fella? Real nice. Real lucky guy, I heard. He mentioned me at all?
Oh, fuck!
Zon's got to sneeze 1 second.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Holy shit, wait, was this one of the guards that Baracus was talking to, or was this the, like, guy that was, the one that he, like, had to go and talk to?
Give me an insight check.
With you,
Oh, he did roll an insight check, didn't he?
Did the
yeah,
monster voice
I
sound
told him
not-
that he knew him.
Yeah.
He got a 16. I told him he knew him from the temple, but I think with this newfound insight, I think we can tell him that that was the
this
guy.
was the guy
he was talking
sitting
to.
in the chair across that Baracus was talking to.
The one that scared the shit out of him?
I don't know, maybe. So,
Okay.
your buddy Baracus, he mentioned me at all?
My expression's instantly gonna soften, and I'm gonna switch tones a bit. I'm gonna say, actually, he did.
Ah, good.
we did hear. Actually, we only heard a little bit, just a little bit about your meeting. Honestly, nothing more than that you two met. You'll have to excuse my rudeness. Walking into a bar is it's not easy to find information, and usually a tougher face usually helps pull the cards.
Yeah, be careful with your face, because it's not as tough as you think it looks, first off.
Wise information, thank you.
It's, your friend Baracus hurt my feelings, you see, last time he was in the temple, because, your friend, I offered him some coin, to go out and, gamble a bit more, maybe test his luck some. He played one game, and then I saw him skedaddle out of there real fast, and that, well, that hurt my feelings, you see, because I was, very generous, as I always am, That's what they say. Bruno, what do they say about Bizrick?
The Bizrook is the most hospitable and kind person in all of Goda.
Exactly. I'm hospitable, I'm kind, I'm generous. They know me. People know me. I run the temple. Anywho, your friend, I was very generous and hospitable with him. I even brought him up to the executive suite within the temple, that kind of stand where we watch over things. And he just left. He almost sprinted out of there, like he couldn't get out of there fast enough. And I don't know if he's racist against orcs or whatnot, because that doesn't have a place. But actually, why don't you come meet a friend of mine? Because you know what they say. Baracus is my friend, you're Baracus' friends, and a friend of a friend is a friend, is it not?
One could say that.
It is not.
Before I take over, your friend is... Wait, what did you say, Zon?
Zon said it is not.
Nah, what's not? You don't think a friend of a friend is your friend?
I think my friend wants to leave town because of you, my friend.
Well, I don't know where he got anything of the likes of that. I feel like I've very generous, very hospitable. I gave him some gold pieces, right off my back. I'm giving him the clothes off my back. Off my family's back, you see. When I'm handing out gold to people, I don't do that lightly, With the economy where it is and all, you can't just be handing out gold lightly. I do it to, help the economy and help out a good friend, And anywho, why don't the two of you come with me? Because, as a friend is a friend of your friend is a friend, and I'm about to introduce you to my friend. And you know how they say, a friend of a friend of a friend is that's a friend indeed. So come on. And he's gonna grab each of you by the scruff of the neck and start walking you towards the, kind of the back of the room.
How tall is he?
Taller than you.
He's probably about as big as Zon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to
6'.
say, Geth and I are really big.
He's a half orc.
Yeah. And he's not like doing it, to be clear, when he's grabbing your neck, it's not like he's like choking you or anything. He just kind of puts his hand on your neck and applies pressure and starts walking you towards the back of the bar.
Well,
You
Zon
guys
got his
just-
hand on his sword.
You have your hand on your sword.
Just
I'm good,
casually, it's on my hip.
I'm gonna like I don't know. I don't have pockets. I don't think. So I'm just gonna walk forward. Where is Bruno in all of this? Is he following us or is he staying at the bar?
Yeah, no, Bruno's just kind
Bruno-
of... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Bruno is the other half orc, the one you saw yesterday, and he's going to be he's gonna hang out back by the bar. But at some point you didn't really see that he came up behind with Bizrick.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bizrick leads you over to kind of a
God.
big group of people. You see the halflings from earlier, various orcs and humans, all of whom appear to be armed to the teeth. And as he walks up, a couple of them move to the side, and inside you see a table. And this table is like a circular table, and there is a man sitting at the table, smoking a pipe. And also at the table is a couple of other fairly well-dressed men sitting next to him. And Bizrick walks over to the man smoking the pipe, and you guys will recognize him as Dion Luxor, who you saw in the bar earlier. He leans over and whispers something in Dion's ear. And then Dion stands up, he gives him a hug, kisses him on the cheek, then sits down, and Bizric just kind of stands behind Dion for a second. And then he goes, "These are my friends, Dion. These are my buddies, Geth and Zahn here."
Gethin,
I introduced myself as Jareth.
Sorry, Jareth.
Yeah.
Jareth and
Sorry,
Zahn.
Jareth. Zahn, Jareth, I hope my friend Bizric has been treating you well enough. He can have a bit of a rough hand, this one, yeah?
Yeah, just a bit.
Had
A
him.
bit.
Let's get you some. What are you two drinking? Why don't you hey, Flick and Flack, why don't you get up, all right? Let's let my guests sit down. And he points to the halflings who are sitting at the table, like sharpening their swords, and they're gonna grumpily kind of get up and then wander off. He's gonna motion at the seats for you two.
I'm gonna sit down.
You'll take the seat.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Let me. What are you drinking? Eh?
An ale.
An ale. An ale. All right. Let's get you some more ale. Gnomes, why don't you go and rush off and get my friends some drink?
All right. Wait,
So,
wait, did he send gnomes off?
one of the gnomes, like a gnome.
Was it one of the gnomes that was working at the Big Vanilla Bean?
Yeah,
Or was it
there's
just-
there are a number of gnomes that seem to be running the place now. Timber was
Okay.
like in charge, but and that there were halflings in the seats that you guys are sitting in that went off and okay. Yeah. So they'll run off to get you guys drinks. So Bizarre tells me you might have some business with a certain unknown person. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have business with them.
Well, you know, I don't know, and we don't know this Ray person per se.
I
But,
don't
you know,
know.
we have
They
ways
said
of
she's
finding-
legend, though. You see, they said she's a legend apparently around these parts.
Legend in the more sense of a rumor. We heard rumor from a few towns ago that she might be able to help us make it through the Chestertawa wilds, and that's all we've really had to go on.
Well, so tell me, my friend, since you seem to be the king of the rumors, what pray tell have you heard about myself and my associate Bizric?
Quite frankly, we haven't heard much. You see, we've only entered into town only like one full day ago, I believe. Two, maybe
Bizric,
at
you hear
most.
this? These men, they walk into my town.
Right in.
They're claiming they don't know me.
No, yeah,
Right in. Staying in my home. The hospitality.
Dion, is it okay if I say something real quick to him?
Yeah, go for it.
With this,
for
Bizric walks over, grabs your shoulders, Geth, and just starts shaking you, and says, "Is my man Dion not worth talking about? Is he not worth saying his name?" And he just shakes you and then just looks you straight in the eye.
I'm
I
gonna.
think more people would know you if you were included in the tour. There's a welcoming tour, and they didn't mention you in the welcoming tour. So I'm not trying to tell you how to do anything or anything, but I think if they just mention you during that tour, then everyone will know who you are.
Oh,
although
you
while
say
you weren't mentioned in the tour, we have heard information about you that you might, Dion is the one in charge of the Temple of Tamora and her fine graces and such.
but real quick,
Yeah,
on the
so-
last part, yeah. Briseis didn't mention Dion or myself?
That's her name, Briseis. It's a fine piece of business advice, Zahn. You got a good head on your shoulders. Frick and Frack. Hey, you two, come back over here. Would you pay Briseis a visit from us? Maybe tell her we want to talk to her tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And they're gonna run out the door.
With this, Bizrick kind
Okay,
of gets
well,
behind
look,
you, Gath, and just
it's-
massages your shoulders a bit.
Bizrick, I think you're making our friend a little nervous there. Let's give him a little space. He's very pale.
Oh, of course.
You want to drink
course. No
there,
worries.
Jarrett?
God.
So, let's talk turkey, yeah? You want to know where this person is, who may or may not exist, and we can help you find this person, whether or not they exist. But first, we could use a little assistance.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little assistance.
With
Yeah, you see, we work in the potato industry. Yeah. And we want to make sure that everybody in the city eats. We want to make sure that everybody's got their potatoes, and we want to make sure they get to eat, right?
Yeah.
But we're currently missing a pretty vital shipment of these potatoes that were supposed to be here, I don't know, this morning. Is that right, Bizrick? This morning?
Yes, sir, Dion. They were 6 a.m. 6 a.m. they were to be here.
6 a.m. And if you look outside right now, it's like 9 p.m. And so they're late. Now you know, I don't know what it could be. Maybe these travelers, they decided, these potato shippers, they decided to run off with my shipment. In which case, you know, they're astute businessmen, is what they are. That being said, I don't like competition. So what I need you to do is figure out what the fuck happened to my potatoes and solve the problem for me. Yeah? Can you do that, Zon?
I'd love nothing more than to figure out what happened to your potatoes.
Very good. See, I like this one. I like this dragonborn.
Smart.
You have a future in business. But
Yeah.
again, I don't like competition. So you have a future in my business. Now, let's talk about it. I wouldn't expect you to do this for free. We can get you some information, and we'll make sure that you eat well. Considering this is a high quality, it's a high esteemed business.
Make sure you're fat and happy. You know, we'll make sure.
Fat and happy. So, could you do this?
Where were the potatoes supposed to come in from?
They're coming from Hyrax down the major highway. Along the coast up there. You know the highway. We received word when they were about halfway here, so we know you don't have to travel the entire length of the highway likely. But since then, we haven't heard anything. So if you could just maybe go out for a little stroll, you know, just down the road and see what you can find. Maybe get my potatoes back, or at least tell me where you think they went.
No,
I would be very much obliged.
Who knows? Maybe if you walk quick enough, your myth here, your rumor might just show up in town. You never know where rumors pop up, you know?
Now, I think I have some business with some others. So if this is all you need, you can find me in the palace complex. All right. So when you figured out what happened, that's where you'll find me.
And tell our mutual friend Baracus I said hi. Tell him right from Bizrick, okay?
Bizrick. Got it.
All right.
Now,
Take care.
I suppose you guys have had enough to drink for tonight then, and you might be getting on out, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yes,
suppose
yes,
that
of
we
course.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I figured you were what's the opposite of parched, Dion?
Hydrated.
Wet. You're very wet.
Yeah, that's right, Patrick.
have.
Now, why don't you guys head outside now? It was good to see you. It was very good to see you. Tip the accordion player on your way out. He does a good job.
Yeah. You guys leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And are you gonna? Did you stop by Timber? He's sitting on his little chair playing the accordion.
No.
Geth will.
Don don't give a fuck.
Are Bizric and Dion watching us as we leave?
Give a perception
give
check.
me a
19.
They're talking to each other. They don't seem to be watching you.
Okay. Shit. Yeah. Whenever we walk over, whenever Geth walks over to Timber, I'm going to put 1 gold in his hand, and I'm gonna like, I don't know. I don't know if he like holds out his hand for a tip or anything, but I'm gonna like clasp his hand.
He's playing the accordion. So
Does he have like a little
he's
tip
not gonna
thing
put his-
anywhere?
No.
Okay. I'm going.
No,
In
it
that
doesn't
case,
seem
I'm
like
literally
anybody
just
else
gonna.
is leaving.
I'm going to place it at his feet. And as I bend down, I'm gonna say, "Your playing is quite excellent. If you'd ever like to give a private show, and I'm gonna whisper, please visit us at the Successful Nugget, and I'm gonna tell him our room number. Could be very beneficial."
Cool.
And,
he'll give you a big smile.
And then I'll head on my way. Whenever he smiles at me, is it like a "holy shit, don't talk to me" smile, or like a like I'll consider this kind of smile?
It looks like a very customer service smile. He's smiling at you like have a good night.
Okay, I'm gonna stare at him intently with a smile of my own as I walk away. And then we'll head back. I guess we can head back.
Yeah, at some point, if you continue staring at him, he'll kind of break a little bit, and you just see like a anxiety like break out across his face.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pat Zon on the back and I'm gonna say, I think it's time for bed.
Yeah, we have a long journey ahead of us. That did not go well.
Nope. Not how I was expecting it to go at all. I can't believe I fucking mouthed off to him.
Out there making choices right there.
I thought he was just one of the dealers at the table.
He wasn't, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Figured that out real quick.
I was trying not to say anything because I'm not there, but like, oh my gosh, they're doing a mob impression. Like,
Well, no, I caught on to that portion, but I couldn't. It took me a second to realize that this was not just a dealer
hey,
from the.
oh my good sir,
table.
I have a deal for you. I'm not suspicious in the slightest. Like,
It's just I don't know what you're coming in here thinking that we're mobsters for. They're just businessmen.
Yeah, you guys can make your way back to the Successful Nugget.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys roll into the Successful Nugget. It's probably like 10 or so at this point. It's pretty. You guys started, I mean, the day relatively late, so you're not like exhausted, but you're definitely, tired probably at this point. What do you guys want to do?
If it's right before we go to sleep, I'm gonna try and read.
Oh, okay. What do you want to read?
I'm gonna read some of my enchanting book. Gonna try and get that information. I've been excited about this for a while, so I'm gonna try and get that down as fast as possible. And I will be casting enhance ability on myself for that. So I'll read for an hour.
Okay. We'll do that in just a second. Zon, what do you want to do with your evening?
Kick Baracus out of the bed and then meditate and go to sleep.
Yeah, Baracus will roll over to his bed, and Aerith, you're passed out on your bed right now. Jeth is sleeping in the like crook of your arm, and
Aw.
Sigmund is sleeping like big spooning you.
No,
So-
Sigmund's at the thing.
Oh, damn it, you're right. Oh,
You
tragic.
wanted me to spoon in that
No,
bad?
I've already had to deal with donkey piss on my sheets once this campaign. I'm not gonna do it again.
You know, that's fair. That tracks. That tracks. Geth, give me your intelligence roll.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't have anything to intelligence, so that's fun. That is a nat 20 on my first roll.
Well, we'll probably take your second roll then. How's that?
That's a 4, so please don't.
Okay. Yeah. No. With a 20 and you're reading for an hour, you said, right?
Yeah, just an hour, as long as my spell lasts.
Okay. I will send you what you read. Just give me a second.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna actually run to the restroom real quick while you guys do that.
Alright.
Yep. Sounds good.
I do wake up at some point though, right? Because there is stuff I want to do.
You're drunk. You want to do stuff tonight?
Oh yeah, just at some point. Or I assume I thought this was the last thing before you go to bed. So yeah.
Yeah. No. Definitely. You wake up enough to do something if you want to do something.
Okay, I want to attune with the pen because I need to do attunement. Or it says spend a short rest with it.
Yeah. You just spend a short rest with it.
Also, I want to figure out how the dice work. The dice I had stolen from
Okay. Explain to me how you go about trying to find out.
I start rolling them and see if just start testing if I need to say anything in particular or if they just come out to a certain total every time.
Yeah. Give me a Arcana roll. Okay.
Eric moves magical items.
And B, I don't have that written down right immediately available.
I've got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can do it real quick.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, so you well actually give me a constitution check as well.
Oh.
That's to see. Yeah, that's good enough. You're able to attune to the pen with that. You have to struggle. It takes you more than an hour, but I imagine after they left, you just kind of spent some time trying to attune to the pen, well intoxicated.
Oh yeah. All right, I forgot about the pipe. I also want to test with the pipe.
I'm gonna say you can do these two things tonight. You're not gonna be able to work on the pipe too. You're intoxicated.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm wasted. Yeah, you're right.
All right, B, did you send that to
And
Aerith as well? Or you
yeah,
want
I
me to-
am right.
Oh, perfect.
I am right
Cool.
now. And Aerith, I'm sitting here.
Ooh.
Yep, that's what it does. Yeah, the pipe though, you just got you got tired, and intoxicated.
It is
but-
taken into account I need half as much sleep as everyone else, right?
Yeah, but you're intoxicated. You're not asleep. You're drunk.
I'm just making sure. I figured I was pretty wasted, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's as much as you're gonna be able to get out of this evening. Geth, I sent you everything you read tonight in that hour.
Sweet. Thank you.
And then Zon, you meditate and fall asleep peacefully and sober, unlike your counterparts in the other room. Well, no, Geth is fine. Sorry, your counterpart in this room and then one counterpart in the other. But the night passes. Also, can you guys? Okay, I'm playing with this more because as we get better, as you guys get better, Brendan and I also get better at DMing and stuff. I have music playing in the background. It's just a playlist of D&D background music. Can you hear it? That's loud
hear
enough
it,
that
yeah.
it's relaxing, but not too loud.
Yeah,
We-
volume.
I can't really hear it, but yeah, I don't know. If it's loud enough for everybody, it's
About
fine.
that?
I'm not worried about
What
it.
can you guys hear? Just relaxing music in the background. Because my biggest thing is I don't want to play it loud because it's louder on my end
Yeah.
than it is on your end, right?
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm asking.
I can hear it. I can hear it enough that it's not just like random noise. So that's
Yeah,
good.
and it's like you can hear it, but it's not loud enough to be like distracting from like conversations and
Well,
stuff.
and that's what the goal is, because it is very quiet music. It really is relaxing background music for the most part. I'm gonna keep playing with the music because I do like the music setting the scene sometimes. So we're just gonna have this playing for right now.
Okay.
If it gets too loud, let me know, because again, it is slightly louder on my side than it is on y'all's, to my knowledge. So, but yeah, the night passes and you wake up the next morning. And will you give me a Constitution check, Aerith?
Constitution. Or check, not save.
Save. It doesn't matter. I think they're the same. But yeah, that's fine. A 12. Yeah, you feel okay. You're not at your best by any means, but you're awake and moving and doing fine. No noticeable changes to anything. And
Do I wake up
then
before Geth?
what's that?
Do I wake up before Geth?
Yes. Well, yeah, you do. Also, Baracus is just trashed, and he looks up at you and goes, no, and goes back to sleep.
Okay. I want to
You
use
rolled
the
a
pen.
2. Baracus, for your information, I rolled a 2 for your Constitution check.
I do want to go over to Geth while he's still sleeping, because I'm sharing a room with Geth, right? And I want to use the pen to draw a dick on his face that only Baracus and Zon can see.
You get that level of control with it?
Yeah,
Okay,
or
so-
if I remember it right, it just said I can write something and I can control who can see it.
I love that. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
Do I wake up from him drawing on my face?
Give me a Colby roll a sleight of hand check, and Marshall roll me a perception check. No, wait, what's your passive perception actually? No,
14.
you don't notice. You don't notice.
Damn.
Because I know your passive perception's not a 15. I know that, so
It's 14.
It's pretty good. Not good enough.
wait, is it really 14? That's tragic. That is
Yeah.
tragic. Yeah, no, you don't wake up right away. However, after some time, the 3 of y'all wake up and are feeling okay. And it's probably like 7 a.m. when you guys are up and moving.
Okay. Who tried to wake up Baracus and he said no?
No, Brockus just woke up, said no, and went back to sleep. He is very
Okay.
hungover for the second straight day. Really, not his last couple of days.
Damn, I don't think I can I don't think I can do anything about that, unfortunately. Some cleric I am.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me
We can
update
just
my
have a
screen.
team meeting with Baracus in the room.
We can
and then
all
go
speak
about our
in
day.
hushed tones.
Yeah.
That'll work. We'll see if information about Dion wakes him up at all.
Yeah.
Then yeah, whenever Geth wakes up, he'll wander over to he'll eventually wander over to Aerith and Zon's room.
I think Aerith sleeps with you. It's Baracus and Zon.
Or Baracus and Zon, my bad, sorry.
Aerith, you go with, I imagine.
I do.
After some time, Zon, after kind of getting up and moving, Aerith walks in and Geth walks in, and you notice very clearly a dick drawn on Geth's face. Because that's where we are right now.
God. Get you got a little,
What?
or you got a little something on your face.
Did I get it?
I think you're gonna want to work a little harder to get that off.
Okay. I don't know if this is too much to add retroactively, but my original plan was to draw one on one cheek that only Zon could see and one on the other cheek that only Baracus could see.
There's a single dick that they
Okay.
can both see.
Yeah. That would have been amazing.
Oh, that's fun. I
How
love having
easily
it.
does it come off?
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Oh no, it doesn't come off.
Eventually it comes off, I imagine.
It comes
So
off.
Baraka,
To my knowledge, it's the same way any ink would come off.
I think it says 7 days if I write it on a creature that is not a construct. So it's on there for a week.
So for the next week, you have a dick on your face that only Don and Baracus can see. Perfect.
why?
That's an
Hey, Eric, hold up your right
terrifying
hand.
amount of power to have.
Oh yeah. Also, this must be a very terribly drawn because I did it with my left hand.
That's true.
So speaking of his hand, can I inspect it to see if it's gotten any better?
Yeah. Give me a investigation check.
Oh God. Okay. What is that? Just a straight 0 for me. Cool. That's a 2.
It looks the same. It looks like a fist. It looks like a whole ass fist, very tightly gripped.
Okay, I'm gonna clasp his gimp hand in my hand. And I'm gonna say, "May Tamora be with you," and I'm gonna pat it. I just kind of turn away and go like, "Ooh."
Eric is upset, but he looks at the dick. Or actually, I didn't say that I could see the dick, so actually I can't see it. So
Good.
but I know it's there, and that makes me happy.
But I know it's there. Dear God. I'm gonna assume that if you're holding the pen, you can see it. Is that not right?
Or it said I choose who see it. So unless I'm not sure if let me actually go back and read it. I don't know if like that excludes me.
To be fair, I assume you would choose yourself so you can laugh at it as well. I don't know if
Okay, yeah.
we're.
Yeah,
I'm
I was just trying to be like, I was trying to
Yeah.
follow the rules since I didn't act in the
Eric,
same way.
if you don't, unless you say you're specifically not allowing yourself to see it, I'm gonna assume you see it. Otherwise, it wouldn't make a lot of sense because you wouldn't see what you're drawing. So
Yeah.
you see it
Yeah.
unless it's that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
But yeah, you guys are all in the room together.
And Baracus is just like, I assume, like head under the pillow, like covers over his entire
Yup.
body.
Yup.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna pat him on the back and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying again,
Good.
just in case. And then I'll just either, I don't know, I'll sit at the foot of his bed. And I'm gonna say, so Baracus, you see, Zon and I had a bit of a run-in with someone who says is a good friend of yours, Dion and Bizrick.
Brockus lifts like a single eye and then shoves his head back down.
We found out that this was the man you talked to in the temple, and honestly, I get it. I understand now. However, I may have misspoke and got us into a little bit of trouble. So you see,
I didn't know.
You see, we were kind of enlisted into his service for a short while, hopefully. And we are tasked with finding a lost shipment for him.
Brockus lifts his head and goes, well, good luck finding that shipment. I ain't going anywhere fucking near this. And then shoves his head down again.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and I'm gonna say, unfortunately, he's specifically also asked for your assistance as well. And he didn't seem like the man to take no for an answer.
He goes, I am sick and I am staying in bed today. Good luck. Not my shit. And shoves his head down.
I'm sure we can hold it off for a day, but do know that we will probably need your help for your sake and ours.
He just moans underneath the pillow.
That's fair. I'm gonna turn back towards them. I'm gonna go, I don't know what else to tell him, or anything
I'm
else
just
to
gonna
say.
I'm just gonna gently remind him that we are only doing this so we can find Ray Sholta, so we can make a perilous journey through some dangerous woods, so we can fulfill his destiny, so he can find a treasure.
He lifts his
All
head
for
up.
Baracus. Gently. Zon is saying this very gently.
He lifts his head, looks at you guys, leans over and just throws up on the ground next to the bed and says, "Fuck it, I guess. Let's do it."
Well, I'm sure you can take today to rest. I'm gonna pat him on the back again, and I'm gonna scoot away from the vomit.
Yeah, with that, he'll lay down and go to sleep. After you say that and you hear him snoring lightly there.
Okay, cool. I guess we just
So how
have
do we
today.
go about? Yeah, how do we go about tracking down a potato shipment?
Well, we heard from Dion at the bar through Bear that like it was lost in Hyrax, right?
It was coming from Hyrax.
It was coming from
Hyrax
Hyrax.
is very far away.
Oh, shit. Oh shit. Son, we never helped the lady with her
Yeah, 'cause we're
rats.
like in, this is it looks like South
Oh,
America.
yeah.
We're in like North Chile, and this is like in Ecuador. Hyrax is.
Does look like South America. That is fair.
So, okay, what I propose we do is we go and check on the lady, and us three can discuss it while Baracus rests.
Okay, and fill me in on
Okay.
what happened because I was busy. I can't give a straight face. I keep thinking about the day.
I'm gonna look over at Aerith, who I assume is trying to like stifle a laugh, and I'm gonna be like, "What's wrong with you this morning? You seem awfully giddy." Giant dick on my cheek.
I just pat him with my nub, and I'm like, don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
I don't believe you, but there are more pressing matters at hand, so I'm willing to drop it for now. But are we all okay with going to check on the lady, see if her rat problem is fixed yet?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Then yeah, we can we can head towards the lady and her rats.
Yeah, you make your way out of the successful nugget. Where do you head?
Hang on, I actually remember this on the map. It was right here.
All right, do you guys head straight there?
I assume so.
Yeah,
Okay.
going
Alright.
around the palace, avoiding the palace.
Okay,
Okay,
I want to use Bear to make sure we're not being followed by any mobsters or shoe stealing goblins.
Give me a perception check from Bear. Also, when you say you go around the palace, what do you mean?
Oh shit, let's go Bear.
You don't see anyone, Bear?
Okay.
Zon, do you go
Uh,
through the Urgarox area? Is that what you're saying, like behind the palace? Or do you go on that
No.
the path next to the water?
Like by the water.
Okay.
Okay. Like, let's not go through the Urgarox again, please.
Yeah.
So they're very nice people.
I
Okay,
can't
yeah.
handle them.
Yeah.
Marshall can't handle them.
Yeah, you guys make your way up that kind of main drag that goes past the water. As you get towards the as you're passing the Chili Angel, you see two guys kind of in this like fenced-in pit next to the place, punching the shit out of each other.
Does it wait, is it penny knuckling?
They seem to both be okay with what's happening.
Okay. Sounds like penny knuckling to me, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Aerith, as you guys are passing this area, you feel a goblin touching your feet.
No, bad.
As you see him, like if you look down, you see him just kind of shaking like your foot very lightly.
Please stop. I kick him off.
Oh dear! And he takes off running.
Okay. I put Bear specifically back on shoe watch.
That's what happens when Bear's off shoe watch. Goblins show up. But yeah, you guys are kind of standing in front of the Chili Angel. Do you just keep walking to that house? You said this one here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can ping it again. It was like a right here in between the two, I think, or somewhere around there.
Well, where are you heading? Tell me where you're heading.
Right here.
Where are you king?
Okay. You, Brendan. My goodness. You make
I
your
know.
way to this like area over here, and you kind of see just a series of houses there.
I want to go up
Can
to the
knock?
one closest to this house that we like saw on the map. I don't know if it's like completely accurate, but I'm just gonna go up to the first one that I assume is this one.
Is it like the tan one there?
Yeah, it's the tan one that like the L-shaped one.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
There is
Purposely changed to ominous music.
no, it's just playing a playlist right now. But
sorry.
I do like it.
Which one did you go to? So
The
sorry.
tannish L-shaped one.
Okay. You knock. Are you gonna knock on the door?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, an older human man answers.
Terribly sorry to bother you, but we were supposed to meet up with an older dark elf woman. Who was
Oh my
she?
god. Is Bethsaida? 2 doors to
Sure.
my left. The small
Okay.
greenhouse at
Ah.
the corner.
All right, thank you very much. Sorry to bother you.
Wait, she makes video games?
I realized as I
No,
typed it,
that's-
I spelled it wrong. But we're gonna go with Bethesda.
Bethesda?
The gaming company?
Yup.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god,
Close to that.
Skyrim?
My computer auto-corrected to Bethesda, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll quickly say goodbye, and I'll walk over after he shuts the door on me.
okay. And you said, what did you say? You're walking.
To the greenhouse.
Which greenhouse?
Are they both green?
I mean, to my eyes, am I crazy?
I think the one below it is tan. I think this one is tan and this one is green.
They're very similar.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think that's
smaller?
fair. There's like a yellow. I say yellow to the south, green to the north.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to the green one because he specified green.
Did you say small green though? Or did I hear that wrong?
I guess we're about to find out. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, a gnome answers. Yes.
Sorry to bother you. We're looking for a shorter, elderly, dark elven woman, little stouter.
Oh, well, how stout? How dark elf?
About a 7 on both.
Oh, right next door.
Oh, thank you.
Which way?
No, he said this. I told you it was a small green one. It's the one next door.
Your
Okay,
friend seems to know
cool.
which direction to go.
Yes,
can't take
my
you anywhere because-
friend.
I'm his boss.
Oh, okay. Sorry, your boss seems to know where to go, but stop on by if you have any other questions.
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Thank
Do
you.
you know anyone by the name of Ray Schulte?
Do I know anyone by the name of Ray Schulte?
Yes.
Can you spell that for me? No, I'm just fucking with
R-A-E?
you. I do. Of course I do.
Okay, what do you know of her?
Ray's a druid type, makes consistent journeys in and out of the Chestertower Wilds.
Do you have any idea where we can find her? We're kind of on a time crunch right now.
I mean, I've never personally looked for her. I've just heard word that she works around the Vanilla Bean, maybe in the Vanilla Bean. I don't know what to tell you.
You wouldn't happen to know what she looks like, do you?
I don't. A woman, maybe?
Okay. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you. You've been a great help.
Yeah.
Geth is gonna shake his head and kind of like push Aerith to the side a little bit. And then I'll go knock on the door of the
Wait,
little
before you knock on the door,
greenhouse.
wait. I'm the man for this, and I use my nub to knock.
Oh. Oh.
Acceptance is the first step.
It is. It is.
I thought denial was.
Yeah. Yeah, you knock on the door and you'll recognize the short, stout, dark elf woman will answer. Have you come to help me with my rat problem?
We have. You'll have to forgive our tardiness. You see, we ran into a little bit of trouble with some of the more important people in the town, but we can assist you now if the offer is still on the table.
Ah, yes, they've been making a ruckus today, so I would love the assistance. Right this way. Would you like some lemonade?
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Do I get it? Can I don't know if you'll
Okay.
let me do this because I did one earlier and failed, but can I run like a new insight check to see if I like trust her or if she's just like conning the fuck out of us somehow?
No. You already gave
Okay.
one.
That's fair.
This
I
woman
believe
is an
it.
enigma to you. You really can't get a
Okay.
reading on her.
All right, let's go to her attic.
This feels super
Um,
safe.
It's by far
Okay.
like top 10 safest things you've probably done, knowing you guys.
According to Geth, anyway.
You
I
remember
trust
when
her
you?
with my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You remember when like 10 hours ago you insulted a mobster? Good times.
Who runs the temple of my goddess?
Wild.
Guys, I don't want to be a Tamora follower
Okay.
anymore. I fucked up a lot.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk in and so she'll take you in, and it's like very much an old lady house. Seems normal. It's not like, it's not like a creepy place. Just normal. She's got it smells good. She's cooking something. And she'll take you kind of to the back of the house, and there's a closet, and inside the closet is a stairway that or not a stairway, a ladder that goes up, and a hatch at the top. She'll say, I haven't been able to climb the ladder to get up there, but I worry I have a rat problem. I hear them up there scurrying about.
I want to send Bear up
You have
there
any
before we
traps?
go.
Oh, Bear can take care of it.
Yeah.
Let's go bear. Unless they're giant rats.
Then
We might
how's
lose
Bear gonna open-
Aerith's familiar.
I can
How's
make
Bear gonna open this hatch?
Oh
You're
yeah,
here
I
for
can't be the one to
cereal.
climb the ladder and open the hatch because I'll either not be able to hold the ladder or I won't be able to open the hatch.
A king.
I'll go and I'll open the hatch for Bear.
Okay, so you are gonna go up and open the hatch. It'll open like upward, and then let Bear fly past you into the room.
Mhm.
That's the plan.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Can you describe to me how you're doing this? Just
It's
quickly
a
walk me
ladder.
through it.
It's a ladder with like the hatch above, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna like crawl up on the ladder, and then I'm gonna grip as hard as I can to the ladder with one hand. I'm gonna slightly open it, just enough for Bear to like not get through with ease, but kind of like wriggle through, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna open it up that much, and as soon as he's through, I'm gonna shut it.
Okay. All right, and Bear is now in the room.
Okay, I want to look through Bear's eyes. I want to see what Bear sees.
Okay. Yeah.
With the music being gone, now I'm scared.
Um. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you look through Bear's eyes and you see. Give me a perception check.
God, oh god, oh god, I'm so scared.
Oh, sorry. I was for some reason waiting for something else. Yeah, you see. First, Bear notices a dead fish on the ground. Then he notices a dead rat. Then a dead pheasant. And as Bear, you really notice an overwhelming smell. And finally, you notice a dead pig. I guess not finally. And then standing over these things are two orcs and a man in robes. And
Don't do it.
yeah, and a missile flies right at Bear,
Oh no.
who entered into a very small room.
Oh no.
Okay. And
Did they miss or did they just hit?
They just hit, I
Yeah,
believe.
magic missile can't
Yeah.
miss.
Oh. Yeah, well, Bear's dead. Bear
And
has he rolled max, so but he has 3 HP.
oh, yeah. Well, it'd be hit with the 3 of these. And
Bear.
and you like the screen blacks out and you waken back up. And
That one spell did 15 damage if you take the
that's-
5 for all 3 darts.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, each one up to 15 is what it could deal.
Damn.
Yeah, but like if you took that 5 for each one, it would do 15.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
I turn it. I pull out my short sword and I hold it to the old lady's throat.
What happened?
Ma'am, I don't know what you're trying to get us into, but those aren't rats up there.
They're not.
No, it is an evil mage and 2 orcs are up in there with a bunch of different dead animals. Would you like to explain why you're going to have us go up there?
I thought they were. I thought they were rats.
Excuse me for being pushy, but I'm gonna ask for something a bit more believable.
I swear I thought they were rats. Like I heard the scuttering about upstairs and I couldn't get up the ladder to check for myself.
If I'm hearing all this, can I see if I believe her this time? Now that we have like evidence against her.
Give me an insight check.
12.
You are leaning towards believing her. She sounds pretty believable, but it's still kind of a sketchy situation, so
Okay.
you're really not sure.
Also, I am trying to intimidate. Do I need to roll for that?
Oh yeah, give me intimidation. Yeah, she's definitely scared. I swear I meant no harm. I had no idea that was up there. I'm very old. My sight and my hearing is going, so I'm sorry.
Are there any other ways of getting up into the attic other than this ladder and this hatch?
There's one window, but it's quite small.
I'm like, hey, ma'am, we're going to go outside and we're going to burn your house down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't.
Listen. My friends might have taken it to a bit extreme, but we really need a bit of truth here. Are you 100% certain that you only thought it was rats? And now I need you to answer with the utmost truth, because you see my friend, and I'm gonna like loop my arm around her shoulder and I'm gonna point to Aerith. You see, he's quite an important figure. Not only would he burn your house down, but he might ruin your reputation throughout the town for whatever you're worth.
All right, give me a persuasion. That sounded. It was intimidating, but I think it was more a persuasion.
22.
I will tell you. I will tell you whatever you want to hear, so you don't burn my house down. But I swear to you, I thought I had a rat problem.
Do I believe her this time?
Somebody else is on. Give me an insight check. You're watching this whole thing unravel.
Damn.
Unclear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Geth, would you please, if there's a lock on that latch, please lock it. And then we will take this nice lady outside. She just didn't know she had a rat problem. It's not her fault that sometimes I hope you have insurance. And so, right.
I feel kind of bad about this, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. She might genuinely believe she has a rat.
Does not care. And so he's and I'm like, you can handle the fire part, can't you? Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame into my palm.
Good. Well done.
Oh,
Right.
oh dear.
We don't worry. Geth is very good at getting rid of rats. There will be none left by the time he is done. We'll just go outside and wait for him to be finished.
Last chance. Are you sure this is all you know?
I swear to you, it's everything.
Okay.
Colby, do you have that? Are you able to make people see what you want them to see?
I have the spell of whatchamacallit, or I have two spells. Or I have a cantrip and a spell that both do that.
Oh, you have Silent Image and what was it?
Minor Illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad about burning this lady's house down, but I also, what if we make them think that it's burning down?
Oh, okay, yeah, we could do that. I could probably cast, or they won't feel the heat. That's the only thing. Because I don't know if it.
My Sacred Flame doesn't create any heat either. It's honestly just light that looks like fire. So.
Wait, but it does damage, right?
It does damage, yeah, but it's not like actual fire.
Okay, in that
it's
case,
radiant.
then
It's
just
fire
have
like
Death
radiance.
yells Sacred Flame. One of them's a magic caster. They'll probably recognize the spell. So then it might actually work because I just went and read it. It doesn't do noise. It says purely visual. So yeah, if we just have Geth loudly enough say Sacred Flame, and they have a magic caster that should recognize that spell, they'll recognize why it doesn't have active heat then. Okay, that can work.
But at the same time, we could also like genuinely go up and see what's like going on.
If you want to be the first one to climb up, because I cannot.
Well, just tell me one question. You were able to see the figures briefly through Bear before Bear poofed, right?
Yeah.
Did you happen to catch what color the robes were?
Did I?
Yeah, black robes.
Black robes.
Was there red trim? Do you know?
Was there red trim?
I didn't catch that.
I did not
Maybe
get
a 20 might have gotten you that. You got all the big figures.
Maybe a 20 would have gotten you that.
Tell 'em, Brendan.
Okay, so like assuming all the dead things and then the black robes, I'm assuming there's some sort of like extremist ball supporters. Well, what we could do is we could have you try and climb up and see through the window at them.
I have one hand.
Oh
So-
yeah, we could have Zon climb up and try and see. Zon also is
Yeah,
pretty
have this
dexterous.
giant lizard man climb up on this shack.
Let me just ask this question. And then what?
See if they attack you and hope for the best.
What is he gonna do? Just take the shot to the face?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
because
know.
Aerith can't do any damage right now. I'm the only
but,
one
like-
who can do damage. And there are 3 of them.
I'm here.
Yes, I don't want to take any credit away from you.
No, it's okay. I know I'm useless. We don't have Baracus, and that's an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just feels weird not dealing with this.
Well, they're not hurting the old lady. We could just tell her there aren't rats. There's just a bunch of dead things.
We could tell her to leave. That way we have the house to ourselves with them. Maybe we could try and communicate like screaming.
I would much rather either they appear to be purely aggressive,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I told them that they just have assorted dead animals up there. That they just seem to be fairly focused on killing. And it's rather shady since they're doing it in an old lady's attic.
Hang on, let me check something real quick.
So actually, now that I think about it, I kind of like the idea of doing the faking sacred flame, because I don't know if they've heard all of us talking so far, hearing me saying we're going to burn it down. We can fake
But
the
the-
sacred flame and get them to come down. That'd be the safer option.
But the thing is if they are a magic user and they recognize Sacred Flame, they're not going to come down because they know that the spell itself can't cause any damage, or it can't create a fire. So
Oh,
it'll really only realistically be fooling the old lady, which kind of sucks.
Oh, we also might fool the orcs. Orcs are kind of dumb.
Not if they're following the magic users orders. But hang on, let me see if I Nian Jushi Gampo is
What?
so whenever I read through my extremist guide to death book, it said that among his Gugari worshippers, he's known as Nian Jushi Gampo.
Okay.
I might be able to, I don't know, talk to them because I know a little bit about ball at this point.
Feel
All
free
right.
to try. Well,
I just don't feel comfortable doing it with this old lady here.
Please don't burn down my house.
Are we okay if I at least try to talk to them and then we can just like jet if we don't feel safe?
that's on you. Have fun.
It's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll help you out, but I'll be ready to look for potatoes too.
That's fair. I'm gonna pat the old lady on the shoulder. I'm gonna say, why don't you go take a walk for a while? I think a little fresh air could do you some good.
Oh dear. Okay. She'll wander out the front door.
Okay. I'm gonna shut the door behind her. I'm gonna clear my throat, and I'm gonna stand at the foot of the ladder, and I'm going to shout, "It's just us 6 in here. Would you mind telling us what's going on?"
You don't hear anything.
Well, looks like that's all right. Booming blade creates lightning. Can I use that? Because I assume there's like straw or something. Can I use that to create a fire?
Put the chat for it.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't think booming energy is fire.
Yeah, it also says that the target has to willingly move 5 feet, for the booming effect to take effect.
We'll just
And
have to.
I'm
like
pretty
normal.
sure thunder damage is more akin to like sound damage, because I can, if I have the silence spell prepared, I can make people immune to thunder damage. I think it's more sound based.
That sounds right because it's thunder and not lightning damage specifically.
Yeah, and there's very very specific differences. I'm going to try one more time. I'm gonna say, there's no use in hiding. We know you're up there. The woman of the lady who owns this house has already left. It's just us. Feel free to speak freely. All we want to do is talk.
Give me just base charisma check.
14.
What do you want?
We just want to know why you're here.
And why you killed Bear?
Yeah, look, we've got 6 up here as well. We don't want any
We know
trouble.
that's
Just
not.
leave us alone.
We know that's not true. We simply want to talk. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to know why you're staking out in this old woman's attic.
Trade secrets. Can't tell you.
What trade is that exactly?
That would be telling you.
I'm gonna try and speak an undercommon to him. I'm gonna say, it's okay, you can tell us.
Actually, check. Yeah. They don't respond to that.
Can you at least care to introduce yourselves? We have no
No.
affiliation with the city nor anyone in the city. We genuinely do not care who you are. It would just be nice to be on a first name basis. I can go first if you would prefer.
You don't. There's no response.
Okay, Zon's gonna yell, I just gotta know, is the reception to ball really better in this old lady's attic?
Who's asking? We don't care about ball.
Really? So if
whenever
we tried to make a connection to ball by burning this place down with you guys inside, you'd be cool with that?
Whoa. Hey, we're not with those. We're not ball fanatics. Look, hey, hey, give me an intimidation check.
Oh, man. Damn. So
look, you wouldn't burn the place down.
Eric's gonna start looking around for. I assume that like this place has a chimney, or I don't know. That's a guess. I don't know if they have anything to make a
There are
fire.
candles.
Okay, yeah,
There are candles lit. Yeah,
yeah, I'm just
just
gonna.
candles like around the place.
Yep. I'm gonna go and I grab something flammable. I don't know if she has some other clothes sitting around. I'm gonna light one and just try to hold it up. And try to.
I'll
smoky.
I'll
feel.
take it. I'll take it from Aerith and I'll hold it like right under the door and like move it around to try and get the smoke through the cracks in the door.
Yeah, it's a wooden like trap door, so there's definitely like holes for it to get through.
Sweet.
Whoa. Okay. What do you want from us? Look, hey, what do you want? What do you want?
We genuinely just want to know who you are and what you're doing here. It's really that simple. I mean, I could just keep holding this torch underneath this trapdoor, so the first thing that burns is the room you're in. But the sooner you tell us, the sooner we can all come to an amicable agreement.
Yeah. Okay.
You leave him alone.
Look. He's yelling at us. Okay. Look. We found something here, and it may be valuable, and we just we're taking advantage of that. The old lady doesn't know who we are. We snuck up here, and we were trying to do something.
Why'd you kill my familiar on sight?
And why do you have a bunch of dead animals up there?
Okay, there's a lot of questions. Look,
That's a lot of questions.
I am, or rather, was a student at the Mages College in Sava. And I was let go for various reasons, and I made a couple of friends, Grok and Grook, and we found this place, and there might be a portal here. It felt some very strong magical energy coming from this attic, so we're trying to create a portal.
Holy
Two?
shit.
Is that good?
Wait. What kind of portal? And do you know where it might lead to?
I'm going crazy on that keyboard.
Oh, sorry. I can.
It was an old portal left open by a wizard. That's all I know. I found it in some old texts that I had found when I was at the Mages College, and I pinpointed it to this attic, the location, and so I came here to try to reopen his portal.
I'm gonna move the torch away from the door a little bit. I'm gonna look towards Aerith. You don't know anything about portals, do you? I know you're quite familiar with magic items, but what about portals?
Do I know anything about portals?
Let me just say it right now. It's been bullshit every time you have known about magic items, so you're probably gonna be an expert in fucking portals.
Let's find out. Nope.
That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense.
I think it makes a lot of sense at this point. You just kind of have to accept it and move on.
It's just what is happening. A nat 20. A nat
Right.
20 on
Yeah,
Arcana
yeah,
here?
Give me 1 second. You know that portals can link to places within this plane that you're in, and to other planes. Takes a very, very powerful magical being to create a portal to another plane. But somewhat more commonly are portals between locations on the planet. They're still not very common. Still takes a powerful wizard, but they exist.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna major in portals if I went to college. So I actually know a lot.
I hate him. I hate him.
Do you know, is it the portal to this plane? And also, I'm not familiar with a portal that requires a sacrifice.
Yeah, that is also a thing. Portals, at least to your knowledge, don't require sacrifices.
Yep.
Should say that. Look, it was from what I read, it was a very powerful wizard who created the portal about 500 years ago, and he left it here, and it just needs some reopening. And so we've been up here for about a week trying to reopen this portal.
Well, you see, my friends and I might have a little bit of arcane knowledge ourselves.
Mhm.
Would you like some help?
No, I'm good. We got it.
I'm gonna hold the torch higher up to the trapdoor again and let the smoke billow through.
All right, man. All right, fine. Look, just yeah. I don't want you to come up armed.
Oh my god.
Leave your weapons down there.
I'm gonna unhook my wait, what do I have on me? I have a club. I'm going to unhook my club from my side, and I'm just gonna like throw it straight down at the ground as hard as I can to make a loud bang. I'm gonna keep my morning star on me though.
Yeah, and I'll do the same thing, dropping my scimitar but keeping my short sword.
All right. Look, if we see any weapons, when you come up, you'll meet the same fate as your bird. We're not fucking around up here.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I'm going to hand Aerith the torch.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to unlock the hatch I think I locked it earlier. I'm going to unlock it and throw it open, and I'm going to invoke duplicity and have my duplicate crawl up with the morning star at his side. Not like it's still attached to him, but he's like just crawling up.
So it's like so he's crawling through the hatch into the room. And yeah. It has it's supposed to be like visible.
Well, I assume my morning star is visible on me anyway, and my duplicate is just a reflection of me. So he wouldn't have the club, but he has the morning star on him still, and he's gonna like climb up and like put his hands in the air.
Yeah, and so you can't see through your duplicate, right?
Nope.
All right. I say, all right, look, man, we told you no weapons. Drop it down in the hole.
I'm going to, so I can move my duplicate. It's kind of like an illusory sort of thing. So I'm going to have him unhook his illusory morning star, and I'm gonna have him drop it through the hole and turn back around with his arms up.
Can you put the chat for invoke duplicity real quick?
Yeah, I believe I can do that.
I mean, also, if you drop it off yourself, it might drop off your duplicate because it's a copy of you. Is that how it works?
I like the thinking, Aerith, but I don't know.
It says I can move him, and I assume I can act through him if I can move him. He just can't talk, and he's things pass through him.
I'm cool with you being able. I think Hank, are you cool with that if he's able to drop his weapon?
I assume
he's not
so.
attacking.
I'm checking like one thing real quick in the rules.
because
Yeah,
it
in
says
both
that
you
it can have like a distracting effect if you're within 5 feet, and so I'm assuming that means you can like do things.
It's kind of it's one of those open-ended DM on the DM rules. We've allowed you to use it pretty much however you want in fights so far. I'm not against it. I'm good with you using it. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to do it. It's just there has to be limits to it. Like it's not gonna be able to do everything expertly, you know what I mean? But it can do most normal tasks. So I think dropping a weapon is a very reasonable task.
Well, I mean, he can't like speak or anything, but he can't like do damage unless I cast a spell through him.
Yeah.
And also, I think we'd probably have to do some more selling to try to make it believable, because I don't think his dropped weapon would make it sound, because it's just an illusion. We'd probably have to, coordinate.
Honestly, I think the dropped weapon, as soon as it left him, would probably disappear relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Then you turn around and you drop your weapon down the hole. And like, all right, cool. How do you plan on helping us with this?
Well, you see, I might be able to. I might have the capability of detecting magical presences, which might help us figure out exactly where this portal might need to be opened within this space. We also have a resident person, or we might have a person who is quite knowledgeable on the arcane arts.
Yeah, I was gonna major in it, but I didn't go to college.
Why the fuck are you guys still talking from down there?
Well, you did kind
Yeah,
of.
this dude's just like,
What are you doing?
You shot our bird. We're kind of scared.
It's just a little trick, and I'm gonna have my duplicate mouth the words as I say them, if I can do that. It's just a little trick I learned growing up.
Yeah, that's
And
fucking creepy, dude. What's your plan?
I'm gonna so real Geth is gonna look towards Zon and Aerith, and I'm gonna like motion like, should we go up there, or
Where are you guys standing right now?
I'm still like partly on the ladder. I assume just like a few like rungs down, closer to the bottom than I am the top of it. And I think Zon and Aerith are just kind of like hanging around the base of it.
Yep. You notice an orc's head look over and down at you from above the with the hatch. The hatch is still open, right?
Yeah.
You just threw it open.
I threw it open.
Yeah, he's just looking down at you right now.
I'm going to look up and wave up at him with a smile.
He's gonna back up so you can't see him.
Okay. With that, I'm just going to walk up. I'm going to like climb up the ladder and stand next to my duplicate with my arms crossed, and I'm going to make him cross his arms too.
fair enough.
Yeah, the orcs look incredibly confused, and I guess I'll move you guys over there now.
Oh no. Oh, that's a big fish.
My gosh, yeah.
And now Geth and his duplicate are standing here.
These guys look really scary. Why does it say I have like one out of?
Sorry, I
entire
tried to give your
health?
duplicate 1 health, and it lowered you to 1 health. So just give yourself your health back to normal. That's my B.
You're good. I don't think it has health. I think it's just an illusion thing.
Yeah, I still just tried to give it 1 health, but that was a mistake. So I just copied and pasted the character. So that's on me. That's on me. You have, they're there. The yellow dot is your duplicate.
Okay.
Okay. Look, man, you're freaking me out with this. Can we can you help me with this? Or can you just leave?
We might be able to help. I'm going to wave and my duplicate will dissipate off to the side.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk towards him, or I'm going to look down. I'm gonna look down the hatch, and I'm gonna like motion up to the other two, and I'm gonna walk towards him.
Yeah, the orc is gonna kind of stand between you and him.
That's fair. I believe introductions are in order. I'll go first since you seem to be a little hesitant. My name is Jareth Silverwind.
I'm Sylvius.
Sylvius, pleasure to meet you. Are the other two coming up at all? Are you guys like walking up or staying down?
Or I'm gonna let Zon go up first because it'll take me a minute with my nub, and I probably
yeah.
would need help. Use someone to pull me up.
Zon, are you going up?
Well, I was going to have Aerith go up, and then because I didn't want to ditch my scimitar, I don't want to get rid of her. I'm not chancing parting with Haraz's scimitar at this point, so I was just gonna put my head in the peephole, so I technically didn't come up with my weapons.
Yes,
That's already up there with a weapon, and I would be coming up with my weapon, so you're probably fine.
Did you have your morning star on you, Geth?
Yeah, I had it on the duplicate as well before he dropped it, and then I walked up with mine.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to care.
Yeah, I don't think he noticed at first. But he's gonna say, "Drop your weapon." Geth.
I'll roll my eyes and I'll place it on the floor and stand back up slowly. Like, is this good? I have no other weapon. Well, okay, I have two scimitars on me. I'm gonna drop them next to the Morning Star.
Oh my god.
I've carried around a lot of weapons just so I could sell later, and I just never got around to it. So
King shit.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. 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 And Aerith, were you heading up?
Yeah, I am. Or can I want to try to hide my short sword in my cloak. Can I do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling. Yeah, I think you can do that pretty effective. Oh, your short sword? All right, give me like an intelligence check to see how you figure that out. I was thinking like a dagger, but
I still
the
have
short
the
sword is.
dagger. I think I got rid of that. Yeah, I got rid of that. Okay.
It's a short sword that was delivered by the very delightful mailman. Oh,
Hey, no.
oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Aerith, a 22, a nat 20 again? It doesn't make
Goodness.
sense. You've rolled no less than
Yeah.
a 15 today.
I think I've had
No
more
less.
nat 20s than everyone else combined, like easily.
Every day you roll more
Yeah,
nat
it
20s than
has
the
to
rest
be.
of them combined. Like from the entire campaign.
you're-
This is session 26 or 27. One of those two. And I don't think you've ever rolled below a 12.
How to frustrate your DMs 101.
I'm gonna be right back. Though. Sorry.
All right, yeah,
No worries.
you're concealed carrying up there, Aerith.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he's up, I'm just gonna wait at the top of the ladder, just with my head out. And
Okay.
if they ask, it looks like they're killing animals, and I look more like an animal than I do anything else. So I'm not too interested in being all the way up there.
Love that. Geth had to step away for a second.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what I messaged you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Puppy got out and was scratching at my door.
No worries. All right. So what you missed is that Aerith is concealed carrying right now next to you, which I guess you don't
Okay.
actually know. And Zahn has his head sticking up in the trapdoor, but is not coming up further.
Okay. Now, can you explain to us exactly what you're doing here with? So I can see the like the magic circles on the floor now, right? Or
Yeah, and you can see that seems like they kind of drew those on the floor. They're not glowing or anything.
okay.
With
Now,
my nat 20, can I recognize? Do I glean anything from their drawings or anything?
It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen with that nat 20 about portals.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I've seen any portals that require anything like this.
is
And I
there a
don't-
reason
What-
you're using dead animals for this?
Yeah. Well, I in my conjuration class at the Mages College at Sava, we learned about conjuring things with dead animals. I think.
Hmm.
So I thought I could conjure a portal with the dead animals.
Yeah, I've never
Aerith,
heard of a portal that requires that. Or tell me more about the portal so I can try to narrow it
Look,
down.
did you go to the Mages College at Sava? I don't think so.
all right. Well, Sylvius, can you at least tell us what you know about this portal?
I know that the great wizard Stildre Trigoldo, yeah, great wizard. Have you heard of her?
I'm not too well versed in the arcane arts. I just have minimum.
Wait, Have I heard of her?
No,
Okay.
no, you haven't.
Get
You don't
something
know
out of it.
You also don't know everything about portals. To be clear, you didn't have you're not a wizard. You don't have an education in it. You just know more than the average person.
I think the rules
know more
say
than you
otherwise.
No, you haven't heard of her. But she built a she was a great elven wizard from the ancient nation of Sheba, and she built a portal to a different plane here, and in that plane she's supposed to have held all of her riches. I met Grick and Groot and told them about this, and they agreed to come for a little payout if they'd help protect me.
Now, are you certain this is the right location for the portal? It seems you have it seems you have glyphs and everything prepared, but if they're, I assume because they're not glowing, then the portal may not be working at the moment.
I did the math so dozens of times. It has to be here.
Would it be all right with you if I tried something?
What?
I would just like to try and see if I can sense any sort of magical presence within this room to see if this is the right location, or if it might be just a few feet off. You never know how specific the arcane arts can be.
No, I mean, you can try, but I sensed magic here. I sensed it. That's why we set up here. I came to this house specifically because I sensed it.
And I believe you. You were a student at the Mage College, so I completely believe you. I would just like, for my sake, I would feel comfortable if I would, have the opportunity to try and locate it myself.
Yeah, I guess. Go for it.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Let me put that in this.
All right, within 30 feet of you. And are you just gonna kind of walk around the room?
Yeah. It looks like it's a pretty small room, so I'll just do like a little circle, making sure to give Sylvius like a fairly wide berth so I don't like intimidate him or by accident or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the orcs keep an eye on you. You see nothing magical.
Okay.
Aside from anything that you guys might have on you that's magic.
Okay.
Nothing in the room.
Even Sylvius doesn't have anything magical.
No. Sylvius doesn't have anything magical.
I'm gonna look at the dead animals, and I'm gonna look back at Sylvius, and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I don't sense a magical presence here. Can you show me your notes that?
You don't know shit.
No, you're very correct. I don't have any experience. I'm not from the mage college. I just personally, using my own rudimentary arcane knowledge, don't sense any magical presence here. Would you be willing to share your notes that you used to calculate where this portal might be?
Well, I couldn't take. They were in a book at the mages college. I read it there.
Are you able to write down what you remember from the book by any chance? Or can you recall anything that you used to discover this location specifically?
I'm not going to give that to you. I don't want to. No. No. It's my
All
magical treasure.
You see,
So you just leave, please.
well, I'm sorry. I can't in good faith leave this old woman to wonder why there's several dead animals in her attic, along with strange, people that she's never met before.
All right. Well, okay. Maybe you're correct. Maybe I have the wrong location.
I'm just telling you what I sense is next to nothing in this particular attic. I don't seem to sense any sort of magical presence that would relay that this place might have been used for any sort of transportation circle or magic portal or what have you.
Great. Attack him. And we're gonna roll into initiative real quick.
Ah, shit.
As this guy right here swings his axe over his head.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, why is this all populated already? Whoops.
It was like empty a half second ago. Let me one
Now
minute.
look at the words
I'll
of the
delete the
fight.
ones that aren't new.
I've been rolling so poorly.
Yeah,
All right, it should be up to date now. Zon, you didn't click on your character
Okay.
before. What are you doing? I'm just messing with you.
Why I don't see my character?
Oh, that's true. Well, it's not on there. You're right. That's on me. That's my bad. Not that it's not there, but you weren't in. You weren't
Oh.
in. You're underneath the thing.
yeah. Okay.
I added Zon. You're added now, so you are on there. You just don't get a fun picture with it. Sorry.
All right, Aerith, you get to go first. You see, you watched as Geth was talking to this young mage person, and he seemed to be growing angrier and angrier, and he seemed to look more trapped. And he yelled to Grick to attack, and this orc is swinging his axe. or
Okay,
like
move
in
to
the
the other side
process
of
of picking
him.
up the dice.
Pull out my short
Wait,
sword.
real quick, Brendan, I think doesn't Frick get an attack of like a surprise attack before initiative? Or no?
I think since he yelled it and these turns are only 6 seconds, I wasn't gonna give it to him since they
No,
were
that's
all on
fair.
edge
That's fair.
anyway.
I was just
It
I wasn't
really
sure how
sneaky.
Fricks doesn't seem very smart, so I didn't imagine he was going super quick, but I was just curious, making sure.
Oh.
Mhm.
Whoops.
But yeah.
Okay.
And then Aerith is going to do a short sword attack. It's going to be at advantage. A 20. I assume that it is
Yep.
going to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then I'll do 1d20, see if I get a nat 20. That'll help. Nope. That's fine. And then I'll do the 2d6 sneak attack damage as well. So I do a total of 15 damage to this orc in between me and Geth.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. And get your turn.
It's actually Frick's turn. He rolled a 17 and I have an 11. It's just out of order
my
on
bad.
turn order.
Thank you. Yeah, Brick is gonna finish his swing with his great axe. A 12.
Misses.
Yep.
We
Okay. Yeah, he swings right over your head. Geth.
I'm going to roll my eye. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on. Okay, please clarify his name. Is it Flick, Frick, or Grick?
It's Grick and Grook.
Because I think we've said all three. I want to cast Sacred Flame on Grick above me.
Okay. Yeah, let's see it. Oh, so he has to make a dexterity save.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
he doesn't
he
take any
avoids it.
damage.
He
And
takes
as
none?
yeah, it's
doesn't
a
take half?
cantrip. It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, pulling out the white strip that I stole, the holy text from Ball that we got from Chateau, which gives me a +2 to my
can you
AC
post that?
for
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Sweet.
And as I'm doing this, am I allowed to like say anything?
Yeah.
Or is that my whole turn?
Yeah, you can say something.
Okay, I'm gonna say we really don't want to fight. We're just trying to figure this out. No plans to take any sort of creed from you. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Zon, you can move. You have to use half your movement to get out of the hole.
Okay, no problem. I don't really want to slash into this guy. I just want to like knock him out with like the butt of the. Okay.
Deal non-lethal damage. You can do that.
Yeah.
Just do it like normal. Like roll your attack like normal.
Dear
Wow.
God, 22.
Yeah.
My Haraz scimitar is
Yeah,
wild.
you jump out of this hole expertly, and then this orc who started swinging, and in the time it took him to pull his axe out and start swinging, was already sliced into, missed with his swing, and you jump out and just real quick with the butt of your scimitar go like a jab to the side of his head, and he bonk and just falls over on the ground.
And then I want to say we've told you there's no treasure here. There is no portal. We don't want trouble. Don't die for this dropout. And then
Damn.
that'll be Zon's
Damn.
Okay. It's Grook's turn. And God. Oh my God. He's gonna charge straight at
I'm having a good time.
Aerith and take a swing with his great axe.
I was trying to say I'm trying to take whatchamacallit, use my shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So it adds 5 to my AC, and he does not have advantage, right?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, yeah, then he misses because my AC is now a 19.
Okay. Yeah, he swings right over you. And this guy. Yeah, he's going to actually Geth, can you roll me a quick persuasion for your Geth and Zon? Roll me a persuasion at advantage, one of you, for what you just for your words of wisdom.
I have -1.
I have for persuasion I have a +3, so I think I'll do that.
Nice.
Let's do you.
At advantage because you're both working on it.
Okay. First roll is an 8. Second roll is a 17.
Oh yeah.
It's better than an 8.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. You'll see that Sylvius puts his hands down and you say, Grook, stop. Okay, look, we can be reasonable here. Maybe we made a mistake and we'll be on our way.
Do
Grook,
I believe
grab
him?
Brick. We're gonna go. What?
Do I believe him?
Give me insight.
That's a 21.
Yeah, this guy's scared shitless. He wants to get out of here.
Poor thing.
Okay. So if they're leaving, are they out of initiative? Are we out of initiative now, or are we still technically
Yes,
in it?
No, you can step out of initiative.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna bend down and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Grick at level 1.
Okay, go for it. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's gonna wake up. The slash that Aerith put into his back is kind of gonna seal up a little bit. Doesn't seem as bad. The bump on his head is gonna subside a little bit, but he's still got a headache.
Okay.
And he'll kind of get up and be ushered toward the trapdoor by Grook.
Okay.
And Sylvius will follow them.
Are they like passing like between us?
Yeah, I mean that's the plan if you'll allow it.
I'm actually gonna step in front of Sylvius if Grick and Grook are already down the ladder or heading down the ladder.
Yeah, you can do that. What?
Again, we want to know what's here as badly as you. So why don't you share what information you have with us? We promise to not be hostile as long as you can promise the same.
I know that there is a portal that existed in Sheba, which was the elven nation that was here. It was from 500 years ago, and it existed. They said it was raised up in the air and led to another plane.
Hmm.
And that's all that I remember.
Now, remind me, why were you kicked out of the Mages College in Sava?
An inability to listen to instructions.
Seems pretty accurate. I'm going to pat him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna lean down, and I'm gonna whisper, "Let's try and stay away from old ladies' attics from now on, shall we?"
Yeah, very well. Yeah, okay. I'm
And
out of here, man.
I'm gonna move to the side and let him go.
Okay. And he's gonna like basically jump through the hole to get out of here.
Whee!
Elite.
After they're gone, Geth is gonna like pinch his eyebrow in frustration. He's gonna say, "I guess we should, or I'm going to try and clean up the mess they've left behind. You two are free to do whatever you want." And I'm going
Zahn
to
was
go, and
gonna
I'm
go
gonna
and
start
see if
trying to
that window would open.
Yeah, I want to go try to investigate. Oh, go ahead. Let Zahn go.
No, what's up? Yeah, the window spins. It kind of like you can.
Yeah, Zahn was gonna dump the dead animals that would fit out the window.
Pig doesn't fit. The others do.
Okay.
Geth will
I'll have to carry
drag the pig down the down the steps. He'll kind of just like roll it through the opening. And then he'll climb down and drag it out of the house.
Oh no. Okay. Aerith.
Aerith wants to investigate the circle. Does he, or since he apparently has knowledge of portals, can he make anything of it?
Yeah. So it looks like an attempt at a random portal, but it looks like a poor attempt at that.
Yeah.
Like you can see some parts of it that look like somebody had learned some of the runes that are around it are kind of like somewhat familiar maybe, but it doesn't look right still.
All right, do I have the ability to try to fix it myself? Am I that good, or
no.
that 20 gets me that good?
Am I that good?
No, you would need to be a wizard or something, probably.
Okay.
You know that like it would take a very high level wizard to create what they're talking about.
Okay.
Because like the runes and stuff are part of it, but there's also a significant like spell casting ability that's necessary.
Okay. I knew that.
What are you guys? What are you laughing about?
After I've managed to drag the pig carcass to behind the house where Zahn has dumped the rest of the animal bodies, I'm gonna walk back up and I'm gonna like wipe my hands off on my pants or whatever. Is there any way I can like attempt to draw the circle in my enchanting book on in kind of like a small form of it on some sort of like acknowledgement page at the beginning, if there's anything like that, or if there's any sort of like blank page?
Do you have something to write with?
Let me actually double check
blood.
that. There is blood. Maybe the missing component was pig's blood.
All of these animals have been dead for a while. That blood is dried there, and you guys just like were really fucking around with some decaying, like gross animals.
Gross. Okay. Doesn't look like I have anything to write with. But I have a question to see if you would allow it.
Oh, okay.
I do have my set of candles that I light to pray to Tamora, and for some reason I have a bundle of sticks that I don't remember where I got. Would you let me like hold it over the like fire until it basically turns to charcoal, and then you let me use that to draw?
I can just borrow or use the pen myself. You'll just, it requires attunement, but you'll just have to tell me what to draw. I don't know if it has to be you that draws it.
What do you mean pin, Aerith?
I found a pen.
You found that.
Aerith, that kind of looks like my pen. How funny you would have it.
Yeah. I think you have yours. I went and got one myself.
No, I'm pretty sure that's mine. I'm gonna
You have yours.
grab it out of Aerith's hand and give him a glare.
You can't use it now anyway, because I know what it is, and it's attuned to me now, so it's too late.
I'm still gonna take it back.
I will allow you to use the charcoal and the flame, but you're gonna have to pass a decent, let's say, dexterity check to see how well you draw this. And given the circumstances, it's gonna be a pretty high check.
Okay. Also, I don't want to just let him take the pen. Can I, like, try to keep the pen?
Yeah, I mean, real quick, if you guys want, you can do dexterity versus dexterity, basically. And
Oh
winning
god.
I was
dexterity
wondering
keeps
if you were just gonna let him take it,
I was
Aerith.
like, I assumed that you were gonna do. I was waiting for one of y'all to say, like, do the thing.
Well, you
Yeah.
didn't say you were trying.
I'm not.
Oh my
beating
god!
that. I have a -1. I have a
So it's
-1.
impossible.
I'm not beating
It's
that.
literally impossible,
okay.
even if you roll a 20.
Yeah,
God
Aerith
damn,
keeps
Aerith,
the
it
pen.
doesn't make sense what you
Yeah.
roll.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to open my enchanting book to any page that has some sort of large blank space, and I'm gonna like push it towards, and I'm gonna say, draw what you see, and then give me my damn pen back.
Okay. Aerith, give me an intelligence check just to see how well you can transcribe this thing.
Okay, we got this. Oh,
I got
never mind.
11.
It's okay. Okay. You can kind of tell what it is.
I'm left-handed. Give me a
And
break.
are you making it visible to Geth?
I am. I'm not. Yeah, I'm making it visible only to the party, though. So
Okay.
even the party won't be able to see it.
But if we ever have
Okay.
to show it to anyone, they're not gonna be able to see it.
I'll draw over it and add them.
Okay. Or I'm gonna hold my hand out, or you could give me my pen back, unless you're gonna fork over the 15 gold for it.
I'll give you 10.
Aerith, you know damn well I paid 15. You were there with me. Give me my fucking pin.
Okay, 15 gold.
Give me my pin. I want it back.
You said 15 gold. Here's 15 gold.
I'm gonna take the 15 gold.
Yeah.
Do it sad as you can too. Make sure. It's sad.
Is he still,
Alright,
is he still holding it?
We're not doing this right now. Okay. You've transcribed the thing to the best of Aerith's left-handed ability, which you had disadvantage on that. You rolled an
It didn't
11, so
matter.
it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, and you guys can head out of here unless you wanted to do anything else in the attic.
Yeah, is there anything in it? In the attic?
Yeah, investigation check for me.
So we're just gonna rob the old lady after we kick people out of her attic.
She can't even get up there.
My goodness.
Gosh darn.
Or I
Yeah,
also
you
want to
don't
look
see it.
around.
You don't find
Might as
anything.
well.
Gosh darn.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that one.
There
we go.
Quit trying. Quit.
It's finally
trying.
averaging out.
All right, you guys have wasted a significant portion of the day, and you can head out of the attic.
Has the lady
Don't
like,
forget to
returned
grab
at
your
all?
weapons.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
standing
point
in
of
the
it.
doorway.
Oh, she's standing in the
Yeah.
doorway? Okay.
Yeah, she's
I'm
like
gonna-
nervously peeking into her house.
I'm gonna grab my weapons, put everything back where it belongs, and I'm gonna climb down the stairs or the ladder.
Were those friends of yours?
Those were the rats.
Familiar.
Yes, it looks like you no longer have a rat problem.
Ah, very nice. Thank you.
I'm so sorry for the trouble they've caused you. Hopefully they won't return. As long as you make sure to, I don't know, disregard any sort of arcane presence within your house, you should be fine.
She seems confused
Magical
by
rats,
that.
you see.
She nods. She nods. Very well. Well, here is your reward. And she'll hold out a little bag of. She'll hold out a little bag for you.
I'm gonna take it and peek inside. Is it just money?
It's some copper pieces.
Okay. I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna hand it back to her and I'm gonna say, as much as we appreciate this offer, I'm afraid we can't take this. It would just go against my personal better judgment. But thank you.
Very well. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I never caught your name. It feels very rude not to be on a first name basis with you after all of this.
My name is Bethsaida.
Oh, that's right.
Bethesda.
I was gonna say we definitely talked about that.
Bethesda. Will.
Well, Bethsaida. We'll be on our way now.
Yep. Sorry for threatening to burn down your house.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It was to scare the rats more than anything. Apologies for any sort of fear you might have felt.
No worries, dear. Thank you. And you can go out, and it's about noon. And you head out back into Goda. And we'll leave it there. Good job, guys.
Let's
Way to deal with the
Well
rat
done.
problem.
That was a
Yes.
Brendan. Let's leave it on this map for Christian if he watches it before next session. I think this is the thing he should be looking at as he watches.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You should see it.
Guys, I didn't go down in one hit this fight.
Let's go.
Proud
I'm
of
proud of
you.
you.
Y'all just like absolutely wrecked that poor orc, and Zon, it was very nice of you to have mercy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill the guy. He was just looking to be paid.
Eric did want to kill the guy.
Oh,
I
You're the one
Geth
who
did
burned down
not.
the
I have
house.
spare the dying prepared just in case.
R.I.P. Bear. Am I right?
R.I.P. Bear. I'm a little hurt. We're gonna have
Also-
to make a new brazier.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. You won't have Bear for a while because we don't know where to get a brazier.
Yeah, that's why I was annoyed whenever you said you're just gonna crack it, like not give him a space to run. You trapped him in there.
What do you mean?
Okay,
we
first of all,
tried?
they used
Oh,
magic
you're talking
missile.
about
It was
Geth.
gonna
Yeah,
hit
you
him
didn't know that.
regardless. I mean, fair, but like at the same time,
Yeah,
it
You,
was
you
unavoidable.
closed it on him. You didn't even give him a crack to get
You
back
took my
up.
pin. I kill your owl. You took my pin.
Man,
Nobody.
you have a dick on your face.
I do have a dick on my face this entire time.
For the next
Zon is
week.
able to see it.
The next week too.
Yep.
I
Man,
just
you
want
guys
my
are gonna
pin
kill
back.
each other, and Zon is just gonna stand like yeah, Eric's got no hand.
All I need is
Geth
one
has a dick on
inflict
his
wounds,
face.
and all I need is one inflict wounds, and this fucker's dead. Just I want to put that out there.
Yeah.
You guys haven't almost died in a while, but you keep being minorly inconvenienced, and I like that.
Yeah.
You have to
That's
remind
true.
them that they
No,
that things
I
just aren't
almost
always
died
easy.
last session,
Oh, oops.
and like
How'd you
2
almost die
sessions
last-
before that.
How'd you almost die last session?
I got clobbered.
Oh, by the bug thing, the Umber Hulk.
Oh, that was 2 sessions ago. You're fine.
Was it 2 sessions ago?
Yeah,
I
that was
thought-
2 sessions ago. There was no battle last session.
Last session, you
Oh.
just explored a
just
little
gambling.
bit, met some goblins.
Mhm.
I mean, still, it was 2
Gamble.
sessions ago instead of 1. My bad.
Oh, we should see if the
Still-
old lady has shoes instead of
We're
coffee.
gonna take your shoes.
We should
I'm just
also
saying
see.
it's gonna be a long
that's
travel
smaller
day
than
if
you.
Gep
They
doesn't have any
fit.
shoes.
We should also see if she knows anything about Ray Sholta.
Yeah, definitely ask.
All right.
I'm
I'm
not
a
scared of
grandma.
no boss, mob boss people.
Yeah, for next session, think about the questions you want to bother this old lady with.
We're gonna threaten to burn her house again. It's fine.
Honestly, very great job, you guys. I'm very impressed. I'm going to end the Zoom now so I can start recording. I'm going to bed. I had battle music ready. It never became relevant. Here you can. I'll leave you with some battle music. It's called "To Kill an Ogre."
That's pretty good.
I just want to test to see if I can still roll crazy on Arcana, and apparently I still can.
It's stupid. It makes no sense. All right, later, you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Adios.